in the UK of fabrics for upholstery, soft furnishings, and now the lovely craft market. Coming up in the future with Hochanda, the Mill Shop Online going to bring lots more collections of beautiful fabrics, all inspired for you crafters, for your upholsterers, soft furnishings, everything for every project. All our designs for Hochanda, all our crafting elements, always very unique and very exclusive for Hochanda. Whether you're starting out with fabric or an experienced sewer, we love to bring projects that every ability can really have a go at. So don't miss the Mill Shop Online shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door. I'm lucky enough to have been a guest on Hochanda since day one. I like to pack my shows with lots of hints, tips and techniques, and my idea is to give the experience that I've got and I've gained to everyone at home and show as many things as I possibly can. The John Next Door brand is designed to bring high quality, innovative products to the crafting market. The range includes stamps, dies and new products such as the media plates. I'm also looking to expand the brand and bring you lots of new techniques, new ideas and new products into the next few years. I hope you can join me on my crafting journey and learn some tips and techniques from me that I share with you. So don't forget to tune in and watch the John Next Door shows on Hochanda.
Hello, how are you? Very good morning. Join Leonie and I in a few moments' time for Good Morning Hochanda. We've got a brand new deal of the day. We've got some epic sunrise specials. We're going to be recapping the deal of the day and the one day special coming up at 9 o'clock and lots more. This is Good Morning Hochanda. Hello! Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, Arpooch. How are you, my friend?
Morning, darling.
Cheers.
I'm all right. How are you?
Cheers. I'm all right. I'm all right. You ready for Let Leonie Loose?
Yes.
Yeah?
Camembert.
Camembert?
No, not camembert. I'm
Cheese, who'd have
vegan.
thought?
They're one of the hardest things to give up, camembert.
Very nice. Oh, that's, I love a bit of camembert.
No, I can't say the name proper. I had it right. Bear with.
Can I have a look?
Yeah.
Give me a look. So, Lou's coming up, Let Leonie Loose at 11 and 2.
It's right. Calambor.
Hello.
Calambor.
Calambor. Yes, I think it's that.
I tell you what, though, beautiful company. They've got gorgeous rice papers. The crackle paint. I'd go with the crackle.
Oh,
my
crackle paint.
gosh.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's really unusual. It's like a really. At first, when I opened the pots, I thought, oh my word, they've all gone off.
Right.
Because they feel really thick. And,
Right.
but when you put them on, the colours are just divine.
Very
and
nice.
they crackle. Oh my word, they're divine.
Really? Very nice. Looking forward to that.
Oh my God, I decided I'd do I bought myself this tea trolley thing.
Right.
So I decided
As you
I
do.
was going to decorate this tea trolley, and I thought, oh, it'll only take me 5 minutes. 2 days so far.
2 days. What, with the crackle paint you've used on that?
I used everything.
Oh, look at this. That sounds
only
great.
a little bit of crackle paint and a little bit of paint, but I've used the decoupage papers.
Okay.
I'm chuffed with it. I mean, it's not finished yet, and it's my only one sample, but I am chuffed with it.
Well, looking forward to it.
It'll go be down. Don't counter.
We can wheel it down.
Don't
You
counter.
can have a cup of tea on it, can't you? You can just
Yeah.
wheel it down.
It's going to go in my kitchen. I'll have you know.
I think it'd be nice.
It's going to be gorgeous.
Very
wait till you
rustic,
see
it sounds like, very rustic.
very different.
Very good morning if you just joined us. Good morning, Hochanda. We've got some epic deals. epic
iPad.
deals.
Please, could you have our iPad?
Oh, yes, we do.
So we can say hello to folks.
Absolutely
we
we
do
can.
have loads of epic deals. What have we got coming up?
Right,
on the
well,
schedule?
I'm joining Mandy. First time ever been on Hochanda. Mandy McLaughlin with some beautiful felting. It's Frankie in Sydney. We've got and felting alpaca. Yeah.
Look,
oh, you've got it.
I picked them up.
Aren't they cool?
Oh my
Have you seen this one?
I had to pick them up. I had to go, oh, look. Okay,
That's
we'll
the
show
cow.
these first. Highland cattle, cheeky bit
I don't
of
think I'd
Highland
Chris,
cattle.
there's a difference between an alpaca and a cow. There you go. I know.
I always thought he was quite an intellectual boy, but no.
Yeah,
you know.
no. In fact, he was the actual one who put my attention to the alpaca originally in the studio this morning. They are really cool, aren't they?
Oh, they're cute.
Hello.
It's like,
Oh, look. They are adorable, actually, aren't they? You know
they're
what?
fabulous. I had to bring these in because they're just so unusual.
Aren't they?
Yeah, look at the work that's gone into them, though. I love it because I looked at the packaging. The packaging's beautiful, so these
Yeah,
are going to
it
be
is.
amazing for gift ideas. But I just thought, yeah, they are super cute.
Well, the actual clothing accessories is a separate kit as well. That's like an add-on.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So you can make all that
You
is
can make
such
little
a
hats.
festival hat. That's a Glastonbury hat. If
It
ever I
is.
saw
Are you
one.
going this year?
Yes,
You're-
man.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I've got the tickets.
Oh, how many nights are you camping?
The fun thing. We go
What, 4 nights?
Wednesday
You
and then
got,
we
is
come
it a
back Monday.
5-star hotel down the road, or are you camping?
No, we do it real.
Oh,
No showers this year.
no showers.
Well, we haven't got posh camping this time, so it's a
They have
real
showers,
deal.
don't they?
Yeah, but communal. I'm on a diet.
Oh,
I'm all right.
oh dear.
Communal showers, you've got to be careful with that thing,
Oh,
right?
dear. Oh, really?
They do, yes, they do have communal
Wow.
showers. I know.
Anyway, we've got the Highland cow as well, coming up at 8 o'clock also with the alpaca. It's like the Highland cow. Seriously, I've seen a lot of felting, but these are some of the most fun felting kits I've actually come across.
So
You know, they're
cute,
brilliant.
aren't they? They're so cool. Love those. So yeah, they're coming up at 8.
Now, we've also got Stackable Solutions One Day Special with Hayley, and of course the Deflecto, which I know Leonie is a huge fan of because
wow, yes.
it helps you keep nice and organised.
It does. I've got one of these. I've left mine at home today, but I've got one of these, and it's amazing because obviously,
Do you want one of these?
well, no, I'm going to
come
do the
round.
trolley action
All right.
because look at this. So for any crafter, because you can literally scoot it around with you,
Yeah.
it's absolutely fabulous. I'll tell you what I like. I don't know if these have got them in.
And it clips onto the base as well, like all the layers.
Yeah,
do. It
so when you
clips
stack
on.
it in your car, you can take it off the wheels. I like they do one of the little doodads, one of the little tubs, but it's the actual length. It's the full length.
Oh,
of it.
yeah, they do
They're
different
really
configurations.
good. Yeah, they're well good because I put me
like a
paint
modular
brushes.
kind of
Anybody
system.
who does my workshops, they see these because I take them everywhere.
Right, yeah, they're brilliant, aren't they? Yeah, exactly. Wheeling around to the boot of the car
Yeah.
is actually just really handy for that, isn't
Oh
it?
my gosh, I've just seen. See the price. Now you're just getting 2. You're not getting the full thing for that price because
Yeah.
that would be ridiculous.
2 layers.
But I tell that is such a
Yeah.
good price. Have a look at that
It's
their
solid.
internet. That is such a good
They're
price.
solid, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's
they're
actually
good.
the perfect depth and width for your Tim Holtz like distressing. So you
I
can
put my
use them in
distress. I
those.
put everything in. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about them. I put all, and because you can get the different sizes, it means they're great for your scissors, everything. I didn't hear that.
No, neither did I. Well then, so we've got that coming up at 9 o'clock. That's the one-day special with our Hayley, repeated at 1 and 5, all being well with the stop. Then I'm joining Anthea, Courting Antics. I love working with Anthea.
Oh yes, indeed. Yeah, she's
great
lovely.
fun.
Isn't she?
She's great fun, Anthea. We've also got Jan's coming up with you at 11 o'clock. Let You Only Lose, Triple L. Paul Church is in the building.
Paul Church is. I was chatting to our Barb yesterday. He's got some beautiful new plates, the groovy
nice.
plates, bit different as well.
Right.
They're a little tree frog and gorgeous lizards. So a little bit different. I'm dying to
bit
see
out
what
there.
they've done with them.
Looking
yeah,
forward to
yeah,
that.
that'll be really
Paul,
nice. And
he's
obviously,
such a
Paul's-
nice. He's one that's
he's
such
fabulous,
a
isn't he?
decent guy, Paul. Church. I love working with Paul.
They're such a nice, and it's such a nice team, aren't they? Though?
Yeah, they are.
Everyone's lovely. Just such a lovely
They're all
team.
nice. The whole team, fantastic. The design team, epic.
Oh, good
I mean,
grief.
every card,
I know, right?
masterpiece.
And they
It's
turn their
just
hands to
genius.
so many different. I mean, from my out there to like your groovy beautiful. They turn the hand to every
Yeah, they're very
every
open to different
genre.
styles, aren't they? They love it. We got, again, you come up at 2 o'clock. Then 4 o'clock, Hayley as well, joining Paul Church. And then there's a brand new one-day special at 6 o'clock with Maria Morehouse, Crafting with Clarity.
I
So more
don't know what
clarity.
Maria's got. And now I was chatting, as I said, I was chatting to our barber and she said Maria in, but I can't remember what she said Maria were doing, so that might have to be a bit of a surprise. Cheeky surprise, that one, 'cause I can't remember.
Well, there we go, coming up at 6 o'clock. Right, now, speaking of Deflector for the one-day special, that's actually the same brand we're featuring for the deal of the day.
Boom.
These, a tilt bin.
Yeah, these
Like
are
a tilt bin.
cracking.
Now, okay, we love Deflecto. Very, very big company. Do you know they've been around since 1960?
Have they?
1960
That's
they've been
amazing.
around for.
Because they didn't, I mean, the thing wasn't craft storage, it was office storage and stuff, wasn't it?
It was.
But
Well,
no, I mean, going to craft market, it's amazing.
this is kind of what they specialise in, but they're a massive company, you know. Do you know why they're called Deflecto?
Tell me.
Well, in 1960, one of the guys deflected. I think it might have been the CEO.
Deflect from some country.
No. He invented an air deflector, which they use in machinery in factories to stop air compressors from freezing up. So they're air deflectors, and they kept the name Deflecto.
Wow.
And they progressed from there. But this is like But the point is, that's like industrial quality.
Yeah.
That's like actually on their website. It's actually, honestly, it's quality materials, like industrial strength. And it's kind of like the same ethos that they're taking to these bits we can have in our home too, because the plastic's so solid, it's so strong, and again, you can actually put them on the wall as well.
Absolutely. And you can stack these because you've got your little ridges in, so it does mean they're going to be safe, doesn't it?
It's not good. It is impressive. Enjoy easy access. Oh, I need the ribbon. Oh, I can't find the. Oh.
Don't they lock as well?
They do. No, they're just shut. They're just shut.
Okay, yeah. But I like it because they're weighted, aren't they?
They're weighted, yes. You don't need to worry
about it. So they
about
actually close. And can you see they've got your little ridges? So your ridges will allow them to slide in together, and then they're secure when they're stacking.
From a DIY point of view as well, those come out so that you can
have a proper rummage.
Have a rummage, but also you can actually fit a screwdriver in really easy to screw them onto the wall.
Oh, that's good.
So
I mean, obviously, I don't think about things like that.
Little things, I know. But if you wanted to, because I'd like them on the wall.
I'd like them on the wall.
All the way, just a bit of ribbon.
Miles easier then. And the thing is with those, they're not just your crafties. I mean, they're the kind of thing you could have in your kitchen. They're the kind of thing you'd have in your shed, in kids' room.
Yeah,
they're just really versatile. That price, $14.99.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that, have we?
You're saving 17 quid.
It's a lot, isn't it? You're saving
a
lot of money here, aren't you? Again, now it's a limited time offer, like the one-day special. They're both 24-hour deals, but it is while stocks last. So a deal of the day.
I don't reckon that'll last.
No.
I think that'll go.
Even if you bought 2 of these, it's still less than what you normally expect to pay for one set of 4. So
cracking, innit?
I'd stock up on those. It's very, very much cracking indeed. Again, saving £40.99, usual price £31.99. It's the Deflecto 4 tilt pins, 813243. So again, wherever you are watching from, thank you very much. If you're watching us on Facebook, apparently the live feed's down, but if you refresh, you should be okay now. So sorry about that, folks. It should be watching us now, and should be able to comment as usual. But we have got lots more coming up. Not just the deal of the day. We've also got the Sunrise Specials.
We haven't got 97 comments, surely.
Have we?
It can't have, not already. We've only just begun.
Yeah. He's here.
No.
Oh, I've ruined it, haven't I?
Oh, you've ruined
Sorry,
it.
I'm not good on this.
Oh, gosh.
Heather's there. Hi, Heather. David's there. Hi, folks. Wherever you're watching us from, hello. Good morning. Good morning, all.
Be 97 comments already. But good morning, folks. It's only showing about 10.
Better too, Jill.
New people I haven't seen this before. Anyway.
Wherever you're watching us
Put my head up.
Thanks very much.
Lovely, sir. If you want to get on Hochanda, come and comment, come and say hello.
Come say hello.
Come say hello.
Right, let's give it a straight, innit?
Right.
A set of stencils. Half's gone, our pooch.
Wow. Not surprised.
Oh, that's cool.
Not surprised. It's super cool. So, I've got one of those gorgeous border ones. I like this because it's not got your edge on it. If you're using it for gel plates, if you're using it with your spray paints.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Bit of a damask kind of feel to it, actually, there. That's very smart. That's very, very
cool,
elegant borders.
I think it's a bit wrought irony.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
You've got like now this is nice because
Hello.
Because it's a thick stencil. If you blacken out the bits in between, this is something similar to the vein I'm working on at the minute, as in a thicker stencil.
Right.
Because then when you black out in between the detail, it shows the under what you're working underneath it. That don't make any sense, does it? Right, okay. So if you do a really decorative background,
Yes.
pop that over the top,
Yeah.
and then use black ink or black paint, squidge over so black paint's going into
Oh,
the
I
open
see.
spaces.
So the
when
actual
you take it
design
off-
is going to show the background.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
see.
what I'm saying. And so, yeah, thicker stencils. I'm a
No,
bit,
I know exactly what you mean.
bit into them at a minute.
Oh, that's a really cool alphabet.
Oh, that is a cool alphabet.
That's
Look at
really
that.
cool alphabet.
Yeah, that's ace. That's a good big alphabet. I like that. I've not seen that before.
I haven't. No, look at this.
Well,
Oh,
they're
my
approaching
word.
limited. This is going to sell out.
Limited stock?
You've got squares. You've got like
cool.
a wonderful cracked glass
Like
effect.
lightning bolts. You know, like that.
Lightning. You've got your flowers. It is going to sell out, so you need to check your baskets out.
Limited stock. 10%
Wow.
or less remaining.
No wonder. Saving 12 quid.
I know, more than what you're spending as well. This is all of these deals. They're active for this hour only. If you like it, it's sold out.
Gone.
All the stock we've got is in your basket. Would you like your coffee?
Sure, please. That would be amazing. Thank you to Edit for making my coffee this morning. Isn't that nice?
This is nice. He's
Thank
a good
you,
lad,
Edit.
isn't he? He's a good lad.
I need my
Good
morning coffee.
Cheers. Morning. Clink. 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 There you go. Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Now, if you want anything, check your basket out. If you don't check your basket out, we do refresh after 7 minutes. Did you spill?
No, I didn't. No.
Are you sure?
No, did I
Did you
spill
dribble?
something?
No, you didn't dribble.
Oh.
Right, next.
No, I tried to cough, laugh, and drink coffee at the same time. It didn't work.
Don't work that. It
Didn't
normally
work.
ends up in a bit
In
of
a mess.
a
Yes.
mess, Charlie. Oh, a bit of a mess.
Oh, cheeky bit of spellbinders.
Cheeky bird of spellbinders. Look at the size of that. That is such a beautiful die. This is the time when I do miss being able to have a play with dies.
I know, yeah.
Because I do love trying new dies out. So it's cutting in, it's cutting out. If you use those two, really, really beautiful die. You're cutting out the centre element. That die already does that. So that's a big old die. In that
do
one,
like
you've
those
got
ones,
tons. Open it up. Let's have a look.
You know what, I love these. You know what, when I see these little floor... Wait a minute, let me get them out. When I see these bits here, like leaves and foliage, I always think really... You know, like smart cars, like Phil Martin, Sue Wilson style cars?
Yeah.
Imagine that with a bit of silver mirror cards underlining a sentiment. I do. I've saw that once happen on a demonstration. I just loved that card. I've never forgotten it. But with spellbinders, I just love inking through them. I love watching people stencil through. And once I'm actually cutting the machine, stencil through whilst the die's still on the page. It just really, really works, doesn't it?
Especially that, because it's all your little leaves. These are nice to build up, though, because you're building up loads of gorgeous swags, aren't you? That's what this... So you've got all your gorgeous little swaggy elements.
Yeah.
You've then got your extra branches, so you can build up your swag. And then you've got all your beautiful bows. And you've even got your tassels.
No, like
so
a
you've
tassel.
got, your cheeky tassel.
A tassel there.
So you've got your swag elements, your lovely... And, of course, all those little bows, you can use those for tons of
You are.
things.
You're going to use those, aren't you? Just a cheeky little gift tag. Cheeky little gift tag. You're going to use those, aren't you?
Hey, dear, we've lost our screen, love.
Details. So again, spellbinders is all of these dies are bundled together. So if you'd like them, you've got 8 dies in one pack. So you basically got 11 dies, and you're saving £24 here. £24 saving.
That is amazing.
Yeah. £13.20. It's 150655. That's 11 dies in total. Number to dial 01733 602 2000. Give a call centre ring. They're just upstairs. Up bright and early like we are.
Indeed. Beautiful deal. Now, yesterday we had a sellout, and within seconds of the show starting, it had glitter glue, but it also had the fine glitter. Now, Art Institute glitter, these have been around for years. Super fine glitters. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you can
dust,
see,
isn't it?
oh, they're amazing. Yeah, use them with they used to sell them with a fine glue tip. Absolutely stunning. So you've
So I haven't seen
got...
this particular one before. Oh, wow.
Oh, they're lovely. I've got some Art Institute. Look at the depth of
May
that
I?
colour. Do,
Oh.
Charlie. Isn't it nice?
Very. You can barely feel it.
Beautiful,
That's very
beautiful. So you've got your beautiful red. You've then got, look at this one. This is gorgeous. You've got a gorgeous purple in this, the emerald, which is super. Do you want to stick your finger in that one?
Please. I
beautiful.
thought you'd never ask. Right, there we are. That is beautiful.
No, that's emerald.
Do you know-
Oh, it's got the wrong lid on it,
I
though,
can
isn't
just
it?
about feel that, you know. That's very,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
smart.
you're right, you're
Do you know,
right.
if I give it a rub there, honestly, that is really really beautiful.
Well,
isn't that smart?
It's
Yeah,
maybe
if you
it's
just
got,
you can
yeah.
just about feel it. Just about feel it.
Okay, I'll just change. I'll do this cheeky bit of change in the lids.
Right.
So that's eggplant. Then we've got emerald.
Eggplant, also
Yeah,
known
eggplant.
as is it
Purple.
aubergine?
Aubergine.
It's aubergine, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got that beautiful green. You've got that wonderful like gold. It's like sunshine. This one's a nice one. The berry, because look at that. That's a real mixture. I love these. Now, they're going to last ages because they're super fine. Look
Oh, hello. That's a bit
pretty is
rose
that?
goldy, isn't it?
at that. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, isn't
Dare
it?
I say a champagne colour?
Oh, champagne. Yeah, that's
Oh,
it's
imagine
got
a nice Bucks Fizz this morning. That'd be nice. Nice bit of Bucks Fizz. I love
cheeky
it,
Bucks Fizz.
I love
for-
Bucks. We
to
should have
start
Bucks
the
Fizz
day.
tomorrow morning.
should.
Bucks Fizz.
Should
We're
we
going
do
for
that?
Bucks. Imagine
Should
that.
we do that? What day is it tomorrow?
It's Thursday tomorrow.
I won't be doing it tomorrow morning because I've got Dream Day tomorrow.
Oh, you are, aren't you?
And
Oh,
then
you've
I'm
got
launching
Dream Day.
ODS.
Oh,
I've got
right.
Dream Day morning,
Who am I
ODS in
doing
the
it?
evening.
I'm on my own.
Oh, it's going to be okay.
No, I think.
Maybe we should bring all the ladies in from Dream Day to join us.
Show.
That'd be
No, they won't be
hilarious.
here that early.
Oh, no, they're not going to be here that early. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
Dream Day, get up at 5. no, I doubt that.
And work.
I might nip through and borrow a sandwich later on.
You can do,
Half
yeah,
of it's gone, I think I just heard. Half's gone already again.
I'm not
That's
surprised it's only a
savoury.
tenner. That is such a good price. Beautiful glitters.
£9.99. Again, 101 477. Right, now then. Where do we start our pooch with this?
This is mega. Okay, you have got
This is
so
ridiculous.
much stuff. Ooh, I like these.
They're cool, aren't they?
Right, hold on a minute.
You now have this
Because-
£9.99. Before we look at it, £9.99 already. You know it's good
Okay,
value.
okay, get it just for these. Look at these, right? Look at the embossing on these. Okay, now
have you
Craftwork
found?
Cards used to do these. I'm not quite sure whose this is, but it used to be. Look at that. Can you see the texture on that?
Oh yeah.
These are beautiful.
Like a mandala kind of
These
effect.
are absolutely beautiful. You've got so much. Oh, look at that one. These are right. You need
Yeah.
these.
You know what, if it was just for those.
stunning. Look how much you're getting in that pack alone. Honestly, that is gorgeous. You've got the. Oh wow. This is a really good kit.
Is this included as well?
Is this only a tenner?
These.
Multi-buy.
Charlotte as well. No.
Oh, you need to get these. Okay, I don't know. This must be part of Craftwork card stock. This is really nice.
This is daft money.
You
This
need
is-
to check your
This
baskets
is so
out.
good.
There's some really nice stuff in here. You've got your aperture cards. You've got gorgeous tags. You've got. I'm going to have a look at these as
No,
well.
I've got some scallop cards here already scored for you. Very,
Look
very
at all your
smart.
butterflies. Look at them, Charlie.
Oh,
Look
what
at
are
them.
these? A cheeky resist technique over there, my
very
friend.
nice.
Oh, that's very
Oh.
smart, isn't it?
They're well nice.
That is beautiful.
Look what I've got. Look, you've got your beautiful alphabet. Look, you've got your gorgeous little words. How nice are they?
Yeah. Do you know what? We've
Oh,
got
you
Christmassy
want
themes
these.
too. Christmas cards sorted. Already got die cuts. And do you know what? It feels like it's got a lovely smooth finish on this. If for stamping, for inking on, blending on, it's going to be beautiful. Oh, come on. We've even got some silvery cards too. It goes
There's
on
a
and
lot
on.
of these brands I recognise. It's funny, isn't it? This is, right, 2/3 of the stock has gone.
I mean, are you surprised?
No.
No.
I've been multiplying
A
this.
tenner? A tenner?
That
for
is
all of
fabulous.
this?
Then you've got your card stock, loads of little bits and bobs with your card stock. Oh, it's a cupcake.
Oh, they've gone.
Gone.
I mean, obviously they've gone.
Wow.
They've all sold out. If in your
I
basket,
think I should probably borrow some of these
Yeah,
because obviously then I can test them to see if they work.
you're attracted to those ones.
I know,
aren't you?
they were Craftwork cards. I've had them in the
Oh,
past.
I see.
And that were Craftwork cards. That were Barking Dog. There's a right mixture there, but I recognise a
So
lot
we've
of
got big
product.
brands here then,
Yeah,
haven't we?
they're
In the
beautiful.
bundle.
Don't
Right.
matter, they've gone.
Oh no, they've gone. Sad.
Gone.
We need more of those. Check out your basket, folks, if you're
Good.
on the website, hochanda.com. When you go onto our website, you just scroll down and you'll see this bit here, products in the show. You scroll across and you'll see all of the Sunrise specials. Don't wait for Leonie and I to go down the counter because they may get by the time we get there. Who knows? For this hour only, at 8 o'clock, these special prices we're going through now, they will expire. Okay, just a heads up there. Oh, I've seen this before. Look at the back.
It's a really good collection. It's this. You've got your black card for starters. Heavyweight black card. Black card is essential. It's the one I've run out of the most, more than cream and ivory these days. And my watercolour card stuff. Because I back everything with your black. Because it makes everything pop.
Yeah, like anything with mica in, all waxy.
Well, no, anything, literally. I mean, you take any of those toppers, you put it on here, and it just pops. So it's an absolute essential.
Sure,
You've got a really nice. I mean, the hammered card. Hammered card is always, it's more expensive generally because it gives you a really professional look. What's that one? That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, that is lovely. That's really heavyweight as
It
well,
is, isn't it? Yeah. Feel
really beautiful.
But you're right, that
card.
hammered finish.
Yeah.
You don't need much to do on that. Already, you've got expensive-looking foundations of your card right there. That is very smart. Very, very smart.
And I wonder, I'm dying to have a play. Maybe again, I'll take a couple of pieces.
Yeah, have a borrow.
Just because I won't take much of
Autumnal
this.
colours as well, actually. Summery colours. This is very smart.
See, that feels like watercolour, but I'm not sure. That texture of the orange, that burnt orange, is beautiful.
It is, you know. Should we try and show you that?
That's really nice.
Double-sided. I want to tear a bit, see if the core's the same.
It will be.
It will be. It's
Yeah,
bound to be,
because you
isn't
can
it?
see it's.
Oh, on the edge there,
do you
yeah.
want to tear though?
Oh, I don't know. I
Go
don't
on.
like doing that. Is that a bit naughty? Bit of wastage. Oh, okay. Oh, it is.
Oh,
There
don't
it
be
is.
daft.
Look at that.
Nice.
That is very smart. Well, we can't use this bit again. But there we go.
Put it
That.
over there on my pile.
Yeah, we'll put it over there. You're going to borrow this one as well. You might as well borrow it. Right, so there you go. Saving £18. Again, these deals are much more than what you're spending, aren't they? It's £12 for all of these 120 sheets. It weighs a fair amount too. It's 144787. Oh, we could do that thing. No, it's too late now.
It's too late.
But you love doing the
Too
thing.
late. I love
when I
doing
drop
the
it
thing.
and everything shakes, you love doing that.
I love doing that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I love it.
We'll do it later, perhaps.
Oh, good.
Right.
That's something for me to look forward to.
It is, isn't it? I know you couldn't sleep last night because you're too excited about that.
I didn't know it would come in. It's
No.
a surprise. It's a morning surprise.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Right.
them, cheeky morning surprise.
Stampage. These are very traditional, this one over here. This is a tea time one, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's over there. I love the teapots. This is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Quintessentially British, this selection. This screams summer, doesn't it? The ice lollies. Beautiful.
Does that help? Or not? So
think it
you've
does,
got, I like that. Now that first set, really pretty because they're not an outline stamp. They're a solid stamp, aren't they? So if you're stamping and embossing, maybe you're going to be using your micas with those. That is really, really pretty. So I love those. You've then got, the
Live
nice,
happy
they're
every day.
nice, lovely sentiments. What does that say in the circle? So live happily every day. Oh,
There is so much to be grateful for.
which there is.
Yeah. But
It's
what-
a bit of a thing, that, isn't it? Waking up in the morning and being grateful for stuff.
Isn't there just? It's
It
amazing
helps.
how words can put things into perspective, isn't it, actually?
yeah, absolutely.
Very clever words. That's a sign of intelligent wording. It's great.
Intelligent wording. Live this day, blah, blah, blah. Didn't miss that one. And then we've got D. Oh, come back, come back. Live this day, love this day. I like them. Really, really pretty.
A cup of tea
And
makes
then-
everything better.
Done it just.
I like that.
But-
Solid advice, wise words.
Wise words. And then, of course, you've got those solid cups of tea, which is always good as well. Happiness is a cup of tea, indeed, and a good biscuit. Oh, I had a biscuit fail the other day. I had a dunk fail. A full ginger nut broke off in my tea.
What was it?
Ginger nut, man.
Really?
A ginger
They're
nut.
pretty,
I know, right?
robust, aren't they? Well,
full.
just tell us more.
Yeah, no, it broke off. It just broke off.
Was there a plop and it just went
I had
straight
to fish
in?
it out.
Oh, you
but I
didn't leave
managed to. I managed to fish it out.
You know when you're waiting for that sludge, you're waiting for the
I
sludge.
don't want to do that. I don't
Laps
like
against
that.
your lip. You
No,
don't want
I
that,
don't
do you?
want that.
No.
Makes
no.
me feel quite sickly. But anyway, we're okay.
What,
I saved
sludge
it.
from your biscuit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not nice,
Saved
is it?
it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. If you want these, you're saving £14.99, half price, 991-325.
Again, 991-325 again. Right, so there you go. Mill Shop, we love a bit of Mill Shop, don't we?
Don't we just? Always good quality, fantastic prices as well. I mean, what have we got here? Shall we open it up?
Shall we? Oh, go on,
Now it's
you
going
do
to
the
come
honours.
like this, so it's going to look real pretty.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't
Which
it?
is brilliant if it's a gift. I think that'll be gorgeous. You've got your twine. You're going to keep your twine.
spot a
Obviously.
bother.
Eh?
You haven't get spotted
I'm
by
not actually.
No.
Not at all.
right.
Right. Quite. I
was just trying to help.
I like undoing knots.
Right, there we go.
It's always been a bit of a thing for me.
You keep
you've
that,
got,
haven't you?
You've got your twine, which you're definitely going to keep.
You would.
Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Dog lovers. I grew up with
It's
dogs.
Andy's dog, isn't it?
Yeah. They are really cool. I've always loved dogs. Grew up with dogs.
Oh.
What dogs did you grow up with?
Hey?
You had pets?
Yeah,
What-
from the word go. We had our Sue. She was my first doggy. Dogs and ferrets and rabbits.
My first dog I knew, my parents, I loved it, Holly, golden retriever. She used to sit around my cot, looking after me all the time. Oh,
isn't
she
that
was,
cute?
I love her.
Oh, they're ace, aren't they? Dogs
do.
are the best thing.
I know.
So you've got, I didn't have a whippet. No, just a ferret, but not a whippet. We had, she were kind of a collie cross. We used to have ferrets.
Oh, right.
My dad had ferrets.
My old
We had
housemate.
Snowy.
No, they bite a bit, don't they?
One did bite me, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
they're a bit nippy.
Snowy bit me, and it's such a shame because I love Snowy. It were a fabulous little ferret. She only bit me because they were scared. Anyway, yeah, understandably why.
No.
Well,
Right.
Anyway,
both
this is
fabrics
beautiful.
are half a metre
This
in
is
size.
nice. What is that? That's nice.
It feels like a
Soft, isn't it?
yeah, wool. Isn't it? Oh, it's 100% wool.
Wow, no wonder it's soft. Okay, what a brilliant price. Now, you're making, there's definitely enough for 2 cushions here. Really good gift idea is that, and you're getting your cushion pads as well, so you don't even need to go out and look for those. Really lovely kit, that one.
Yeah, it
Fabulous
is, isn't it?
gift.
And it's the fact you actually get the pads as well, like you said, is,
Yeah.
you don't always get that with a cushion kit, do
Don't
you?
always, I have to go and find them.
Joe, I love working with Joe. He's
I
a
do.
great guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a really good guy.
And he's such a lovely bloke.
Jimmy's up at 4 o'clock pretty much every morning. Yeah.
His
All
life
give or
is
take.
mad.
He works hard. He works hard, that guy. Again,
But really
deal
good with
there.
kids as well. He's fabulous.
By the way, at 8 o'clock, you will be paying £44.99 or just after 8 o'clock. So if you get it now, just over half an hour left to get it at £24. Right, now then, I need some
Foam
foam pads,
pads.
1 or 2. How about you at home?
Well, how about
Well-
having 5 million?
Yes, it's a lot.
8,200 blah, blah, blah. So, you have got your fantastic foam pads. Whee! Just above Webster. So, with these ones, what you've got these...
Show me over here, Leon.
You've got these kind of small foam pads, which are fantastic. You can cut them up if you want to use them. Smaller, you can take off the full strip of them. But they're just really handy, aren't
They are. So take a party. Shall we have a look up here? Beautiful, though, aren't they? Like again, 8,280. It's going to keep you going.
It's going to keep you going for a bit, isn't it?
That's quite a lot of
Good
decoupage
for your
layering.
butterflies that you've just bought.
Absolutely, of course it is. Again, £9.99, 8,000.
That won't make it shake.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah,
I know.
It's a lot of foam pads. Oh, it nearly went then, Charlie.
I did. No, it's all right. It's like a tower. Anyway, look, now
Put it
the next
back.
ones. Would you like an MDF set
Yes,
of
please.
cogs?
Yes,
I know
please.
lots of you steampunk fans will do.
Yes, please.
There's the laser cut.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Good quality. Do you know what? This is something that's really very noticeable on Hochanda. We have some good MDF.
We have.
Because I've seen
Very good MDF.
some, not brilliant MDF kits. The MDF that we have on the Hochanda, really, really cool. I mean, these are fantastic. Fantastic for steampunk. Obviously, there's so much you can do with them, whether you're putting your rusty stuff on them,
Yeah.
whether you're putting
Patinas.
all your gorgeous
Your grit
patinas.
pastes and so on.
They're lovely, aren't they?
You're right, we really do a lot of good MDF. Now, have you done a Bizarreology show?
Oh
yet?
my goodness! Well, no, I haven't done the show,
You've
but
seen
I
them,
have.
though?
Well, yeah, I borrowed a couple of kits.
I mean, honestly, the gramophone one. I love the
Stunning.
gramophone one.
The work that goes into designing
I know,
them
right?
must be someone very clever.
Very clever. There's a lot of
designing
maths
those.
in there.
Absolutely. But yeah, I love this kit. Absolutely fabulous. And it's one of those you kind of want to build with them, don't you?
Yeah.
Really, really cool kit. Great for your steampunky stuff.
Absolutely, indeed. £11.99. That's at 178-125. Again, any questions, just email us in studio@hochanda.com. Now, they were missing an item, but it's on the website.
It is on the website. We've got a little cheeky picture. I was talking about this just the other day, actually, because these are a glass paint, and it were a lovely lady who were at my workshop and we were chatting about these. They are more like a regular glass paint. So you'll have your liner. So the bigger tube is your liner. So you put your liner on, you then let that dry, and then what you do, you fill in with your other colours. So you might be working with these on glass, you might be working on acetates. They'll give you that really nice and translucent effect. Now, they are Viva Decor, so it's good quality here. We've got a good brand, but look at your price. Half price. Of course, they're designed to do your glass painting, but you can do so much more, especially because you can see underneath them because of that beautiful translucent effect. Now, if you would like these, it's 845193. They were so busy last time, so busy this time. A third of the stock has gone. If you want these, check out your basket. Remember, we've got loads coming up on here at Good Morning Hochanda, but I do believe our Charlie is having a chat with a brand new guest. Over to you, Charlie.
Absolutely, Oni. Thanks very much. Allow me to introduce you to Mandy. Mandy, welcome to Hochanda.
Welcome, thank you.
Good to see you. Now, we met a few weeks ago now, wasn't it? And remind us about your company. How did it start, Frankie in Sydney?
Frankie in Sydney started officially last August.
Right.
But I've been felting for 2.5 years as a result of buying a camper van and needing something to take away with me.
I remember
something that was small. And it developed from there. So I design my own kits now.
Amazing.
And do commissions as well.
Oh, well, I know being very successful already with these, and I've seen a lot of felting kits, Mandy, but not quite as fun as this, actually. These are fun. The alpacas are something the crew is very attracted to. These are great. So what kind of demonstrations have we got coming up at 8 o'clock then?
We've got a demonstration showing different techniques from a very, very basic stencil technique, which is great for a real beginner. And then we've got a technique that involves a series of knots, which is a little bit more sophisticated for people that want to take it that little bit further.
Perfect.
But all of the kits that I've brought are all achievable by people that have never done it before.
Amazing.
All step-by-step instructions, photographs that lead you through to the final
So you've
piece.
got lots of guidance there.
Lots and lots of guidance,
I love the way you package them as well. For gift ideas, these are going to be brilliant. Shall we have a look at the Highland Cow? This is really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's all joined there, isn't it?
Yep.
So now, again, how do you actually do this bit? Do you felt and then dress it out?
Yeah, you make all my kits. I make a basic model and then I break it down into simple shapes and then look at building it as components. It's then dressed. This is pure merino wool.
I was going to say it feels so soft, you know.
The horns are handmade. The noses are handmade. So they're all different colours. They're all individual. So they've all got the different characters in their faces.
I think that's again. They have got characters. Yeah, absolutely right. They do. So, what does felting mean for you then? Because you said when you're travelling around, do you find it like relaxing? As well? It must be quite rewarding.
I find it really relaxing. I spend hours and hours felting. You lose time.
Time goes quickly, doesn't it, when you film?
It goes really, really quickly.
It
does.
And you've got a camper van, that's exciting too.
Yeah.
Whereabouts do you travel around?
We've been all over, right up to Scotland. In fact,
oh really?
That's where the inspiration for these cows came from. I did some photography and came back and thought, right, that's the next thing I'm going to make. And this is one of my most popular kits.
So I love the way you get inspiration from travelling around. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, Mandy, lovely to chat to you. We're looking forward to our show at 8 o'clock. So first ever show on Hochanda. It's going to be brilliant. So I've got a good feeling about this one. We'll see you in about 25 minutes or so. Thanks, Mandy.
Thank you.
You can shop ahead on the website. Don't forget, though, hochanda.com. Got lots more here. Look at all these beautiful sunrise special deals we've got. But it's Mandy coming up at 8 o'clock. We've got a one-day special coming up at 9. But there is lots more coming up today. Do you know what? I think it's time for a bit of news. We've got lots coming up again. We've got a new one-day special coming up with Clarity at 6 o'clock. I'll be joining Paul Church later on this morning. No, at 12 o'clock, forgive me. Looking forward to working with Paul. Love working with him. But like I said, there's lots more. Time for some news, I think.
News, this is news. This is breaking news. I've got a craft along. Now, me. This is a little bit scary, isn't it? A craft along is where, you know, if you watch our Barbara has it all planned, all organised. She knows exactly what she's doing. That means I'm going to have to do a class for 2 hours and know what I'm doing. I know, I'm scared. But I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be good. It'll be good to be out of my comfort zone and actually plan something. So what I've got, brand new products. Now, we've got, at the end of this month, we've got the other sort of collections that go with these. But this is my craft along. So the brand new. What I've got, first of all, are your stencils. Let me stand up because on this chair I know I'm going to fall off my stool. Bear with. There. So with this, what you've got, can you see this stencil? Now, when you actually get these, you're cutting them. So what they are, the 3 scribble stencils. I'm going to have to come round so I can see what I'm doing. So they're actually 3. So this little line here, these are just holding them in. So they're not actually, unless you want it to be like that, but these you cut off. So you've got your little scribble stencils. So I wanted these for backgrounds. I wanted them obviously a bit thicker as well. And that's sort of where I'm going again with these stencils, because I want to see the behind these. So you've got your scribbly stencil. You've got your heart there as well. So of course you can fill that in if you want to. We've also got the stamp that matches. Now I'm going slightly bigger with the stamps. So you can see this is sort of the size of my hand. So again, brilliant for backgrounds. Brilliant obviously for adding textures into your work. And then we've got, and this is the first collection of my words, because I did loads and loads of, I love random words in all my, you know, in your art journals and things. So we've got 2 sheets of your random words, and these are stickers. So you've got your little old cardstock sticker sheets. So you're going to have those as well. And I love things like this. So what if I put in these ones? So I've put art, adore, you've got free, you've got friend, you've got fancy, dotty, dazzle, dashing, dotty. You've got, what else have I put? Noodle, doodle. Meaningful, lush. You've got little, a kindred spirit. You've got all sorts, and they're kittens. Just because I like a little bit of random. So there's loads of different words in there. And so, yeah, what the plan of action is to do a 2-hour workshop. Now, even though we're going to be launching the other designs in the end of May, so the other designs will mix and match with these. We'll launch those at the end of May, but I will have different techniques that I can then teach you. Sorry, I'm getting back on my stool. Well, then have different techniques that I'm going to be sharing with you at the, so it's what day is it? Is it 21st of June? 23rd, oh, it's at the bottom of the screen. 23rd of June. So confusing. My screen's right over there. Anyway, 23rd of June, it's my first craft along. I'm really excited. So I hope you can join me. Obviously, if you want the kit, you need to buy the Oleone. I've forgotten all the things. You have to buy the kit. If you buy the kit, first of all, then you're literally going to be sat with me and we're going to be crafting together. So it'll be like a workshop, essentially. 2-hour workshop. Obviously, all you're doing is buying the kit. There will be upsells as well. We'll be putting those on that I'll be using. I have requested these stamps as an upsell, so I'm going to see how they go, because I just, well, want them, to be fair. But that's the kit. If you'd like to order the kit ready and in time, then the details are there for you. It's 702294, £19.97. You've got your 3 big stamps, you've got your 3 stencils, and then you've got all your funky words as well. Oh, it's busy. Oh, I'm really chuffed. Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a bit of a laugh, won't it? I promise I'll be organised. I promise I'll know what I'm doing. That is your craft along. If you do want it, you know what to do. Oh, look at that. Craft along with me. 23rd of June. And that is going to be at 2 o'clock. Please check out your baskets. How exciting. Cheeky craft along. Who did the last one? I can't remember who did the last one.
Tando.
Oh, it was Tando, wasn't it? Love Tando stuff. They're amazing. Anyway, it is very exciting. Please make sure you tune in for that one. However, we have got our deal of the day.
We have indeed.
Oh, you're there. I thought we were having that stingy thing.
No.
No stingy
no,
thing.
No, what sting is. It's like a miniature video, isn't it? Right, now, cut a sting. So when you say sting, a sting? What do you mean sting?
Cheeky bee.
Yeah.
Dirt and dirt, naughty wasp.
That little
grumpy
busy
wasp.
graphics bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Hello, people.
Who's
There's,
there then? Who've we
there's
got?
so many people joining us this morning. I saw you so busy. The wife's joined in. Hi,
the
Paula.
wife. Hi,
Yeah.
Paula. How are you,
Miss
mate?
P.
Miss P. Hi, Miss P. See you on Saturday, Miss P. Hopefully all being well.
Hey, Miss P's got launched very soon.
Oh, yeah, I hear about.
Is it secret, Miss P? Is it a secret? Am I giving away
Well,
things?
she can't answer back quickly because...
No, she can answer. Oh, I've pulled my what's it out.
Right, okay. Right,
Yeah,
well,
I pulled my what's it out. Can't hear any
she can't
words.
anything. Well, don't worry then. Right, Miss P, yeah, let us know. That sounds awfully exciting.
I won't give any more away
Who else
just in
we got?
case. We've
Jill's
got
there, Sarah John, Tori.
Heather, we got Diamond. Sorry, John, you just said that. Everyone's
Beth.
saying hello. David was having problems refreshing. Have you managed to refresh our David now?
Hope you can watch us,
It
Dave.
wasn't refreshing. See, he had a grumpy face.
Oh, no.
I know, David's had a grumpy face this morning.
He's a top fan, though.
I know, he's a top
He's a
fan.
good lad, Dave. I know his name.
We've got
Isn't
lots of our top fans joining
We
us
have.
this morning.
Do you know, and you mentioned this before, we all often do, like, it's a lovely community
It is.
surrounding this. People say hello. It's so sociable. Fantastic. Talk about
Sorry.
things we love.
I'm
Fantastic.
I'm giggling because it freezes. Look at our faces and it freezes.
Oh, that's not
on.
a good... That's a good... Can we show this? That's a good frozen face there, isn't it?
I hate the frozen face thing.
I look like I'm just, like, sleeping. Now, this is shocking. You've disagreed with something I've said, which is very rare.
That's very rare, Charlie.
Very
I
rare.
mean, 80% of the time I agree totally.
I know.
Not.
Very rare.
Oh, it's the opposite way
Or
around.
you'll say something, I'm just nodded off. That could be true as well.
Standard. Standard.
Anyway,
Charlie.
thanks very much. Right now, the deal of the day is Deflecto. We launched this just over 42 minutes ago.
Indeed.
It is fantastic. Very busy. The tilt bins. Deflecto, of course, been around for nearly 60 years. Deflecto.
Can I go and sort myself out?
You can go and sort yourself out. Right now, these, you get 4. They're stackable. So you can actually got little rings in the side, little holes in the side, so you can put them to your wall. Yeah. Obviously, make sure you've got your wall plugs and your screws and your fixings if you choose to do that. But they're tilt bins, easy access, Leonie. Bit of ribbon, quick.
Bit
Don't
of
worry about
ribbon.
it.
Oh, what about all my brads? My brads
Oh,
are in
don't
there.
worry about it. It's right there.
No, I'm not catching the same one as my ribbon.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. Of course not. But,
I mean, play the game, Charlie. Come on.
what about if you've got a selection of toppers you've batch made?
Are we going in the
there.
same box as my brads? Oh.
No, I've got a separate box over here actually for my ATCs. Bang,
good.
in there. I also got a separate box up here, Leonie, for I don't know, a set of stamps on little boards so they're nice and organised.
Oh.
Boom.
I think I keep my glitters in there. My artist
glitters.
glitters.
Would you like a nice box to keep them in as well? There you go.
Well,
Very
I'll
nice.
probably put
Well, not keep
that
them.
in
I mean, give them as a
recycling.
gift.
To be fair.
No, to give them as a gift. It's a nice easy thing to
Oh,
wrap
it's
them.
wrapping size, isn't it?
It's a nice wrapper.
And you see, the thing is with them, so they've got the grooves, so obviously you can. I like that bit because they slip together, so it keeps them nice and secure.
Yeah.
But if you want to stack them at the side, they've got the grooves at the side as well, so you can either have them coming along the wall or you can have them going up,
Well-
and that's really good because it does keep them nice. It's that extra security,
You
isn't
might
it?
as well, and it can
might as well.
It can make a room look like a professional artist studio, can't it?
Gosh.
With these on the wall. Oh yeah, imagine that there. Very nice, isn't it?
That'd be lovely, Charlie.
You
Yeah.
can just have that there.
Oh.
And you can have them there in a
Right
line.
under your telly.
Right, yeah, maybe not here. I do like our wall, by the way. It's nice. Isn't
It's all right, isn't it?
it? Lovely.
It's
Very,
all right.
very
They could-
rustic.
They
Nice.
could do that in
Amy's,
yours.
brainchild there, wasn't it, Amy?
The boys could do that in yours.
And John's. Sorry.
Yeah, the boys.
It's great.
They could do that in your house.
That'd be nice in my kitchen. Do you want it, actually? That's a good
Do you
idea.
want to? It's like, no.
He said it's very reasonably priced. So again, like they said, you can have them stacked up, you can have them horizontal. Saving £17 is £40.99. 813-243. You know what, with storage though, I've been in some retail parks and thought, do you know, I'm going to get nice and organised, all my little bits, because you can use them for, rather than like a man
Everything.
drawer, as the comedian once said. But I've always been put off with the price. I think, I'm not getting organised for that price.
Exactly.
But for that deal there, it's well worth it.
Absolutely.
It's well worth it.
Now, the details have actually changed. The one-day special, I do believe they're going to be coming in on your left-hand side.
I'm gonna go.
Ready?
Thanks very much. So then, this is the one-day special, also brought to us by
I
Deflecto.
love how things
was
like
good,
that
wasn't it?
really amuse us.
Wasn't that good?
Do it
Should we
again, do it again, do it again.
So, if you're just joining us, we're joined with the one-day special also by Deflectome. Now then, you're getting 2 stacks here. Let's give it. Do you want it to sweep around to you?
Please.
There we are. There we go.
Meow.
It's good, isn't it?
I love it. See,
You get 2 layers, by the way, for the
Fabulous.
one-day special.
You do. They unclip really, really easily. Obviously, so portable. These, it's my go-to storage.
It is. You use it.
Literally.
You've got loads backstage.
Yeah, I have. And you can never have enough. Just saying.
No.
You know, Sam, if you need to leave any.
So if for the one-day special 2 or 3 times, they're all going to stack up, aren't they?
You can get your wheels. I presume we've got the wheels on the show. I presume they unlock at the bottom. So obviously you've got your wheels separately.
No, and even that, it's just solid. It's solid. It's really good, rugged quality plastic.
Well,
isn't
and
it?
it takes
really
the weight.
good.
Really good. See what you did there. See what you did there, Charlie. You're on fire. So you can load these up. You can get your extra tubs. As I was saying, I like the long tub. It's really handy. You can get one for ribbons.
It's like a modular system, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I do use these constantly, and I'd never have enough because I need one now for my paints. You need one because you can take them wherever you go. They're really, really handy for the car. They're handy for your workshop room.
If
they're
you
an
just want
absolute
one
essential.
stack for your workshop, right? Only these, right? It's an inking workshop. Inks in one layer. Job done. There you go.
Exactly.
Plonk it there, and because it's clear, obviously, you can see what's in there easily.
Exactly.
But I think creatively, it's good to be organised. Good to have things. I mean, people work differently.
It's just nice to be able to find stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
How
when
does that
you've
feel,
got...
Naomi?
Well, this helps me. I know where my distress oxides are. If I had like loads and loads and loads of these, everything will be organised.
Was that a hint?
Yeah. I have got quite a lot.
You've got
I have
a
got
lot.
this many now. This is literally
Should we
the
take
size.
a hand cam and go to your desk? I haven't got time, but that would be good, wouldn't it?
So yeah,
Can we do that one day?
Of course you can.
Good fun, is it? You're getting a new room here, aren't you?
Getting a new room, me and Dee are sharing.
Very nice. I heard Dee's show is brilliant, by the way.
Oh, it was so good.
missed
She
it,
was
yeah.
so lovely on
Need to
there.
watch it.
I'm so chuffed for her. She's aces, our Dee.
She works lovely lady.
What another good member of the Clarity team.
Yeah.
Fabulous. But anyway, if you want to go for that one, have a look on the website. I do recommend getting the wheels. I also recommend getting one of the longer bins because they're proper handy for this.
They're the wheels, they're the wheels,
There's your wheels. Get the longer bins as well because that's where you'll put your paintbrushes and stuff. So make sure you pop that in your basket.
Look,
the
every
price
picture
is amazing. See, what does that? So 60 quid for 4 of them, and the wheels. That's a good
that is
deal,
good.
isn't it?
Hey, that's a good. Oh, right, that
So
is.
there's 4 of them and the wheels. That's all right.
That's very good.
2, 4.
I'd go for that.
Yeah. I don't think we're actually moving.
I'd go for that.
That's well good, that.
You know what? Look at these 5-star reviews as well. These are brilliant. You've got a little sequins. You got little bits for your interlocking marker pens as well. £11.98. But it's not just the one special. It's not just the deal of the day. Oh no, we have got for you some Sunrise specials.
Really good deal.
It's a good deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd go for that one.
I'd be going for that one. Well, the thing is, right, you won't go for that one if you've
So,
already
guys,
got
what
wheels.
have we done?
So what? What have we done?
Oh, yeah. No, we did that on purpose. Like, we know we're on there.
What, chatting?
Never mind. Yeah, no, I'd go for that deal then. I'd go for that one.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be going for that deal if you had the wheels. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, if you just want to buy some add-ons. Another
That's
set,
a good
of course.
starter kit because you're
Yes.
getting 4 cracking starter kit. But if you've already got your wheels, you're adding on with the
Add on some
ODS.
layers. I like it.
Boom.
Right, now then, one day special is on the bottom of the screen. Again, $29.98 for 2 of the caddies. But we've also got Sunrise specials active for this hour. Hello, what's the time? Less than 10 minutes now before these prices expire. If you like any of these items, Leonie and I are going to go down now. You do need to get them quickly. Right, okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at the comments.
So, Spellbinders. Cut, stenciling, embossing, we all know that, of course. But let's have a look at the designs. You get all of these 11 dies, saving £24. These are very impressive. They're having a go at you.
I don't know, I'm ignoring them. So you have got, I really, really like these. Beautiful big die, gorgeously detailed. You've got that outside cutting edge, you've got the inner edge as well that'll cut, so you're creating beautiful frames. That is such a pretty die. I'd love to have a play with that, because when you look at that, you know, on a big card, that'll cut your beautiful aperture, but it's going to cut in, so you're going to get that detail and you're going to cut the aperture.
Can you leave the middle one out?
No, because that's
Is it joined in?
That's got your cutting line.
Oh, I see. I beg your pardon.
So it'll cut that aperture, but then it'll cut that detail. That is lovely. I'd love to have a go with that one.
Sure. And
then you've got your swaggy detail.
Swaggy. That's just going to be
a bit of
beautiful,
swank.
You're going to use that, aren't you? You
that's
really
beautiful.
are. That's the icing on the cake, so to speak. Again, £30.20, saving £24. It's 150655. Right, I would like some ultra-fine glitter, please.
Well, we have some for you, sir.
Thank you very much.
And at only £9.99, it's a bargain. You've got some beautiful colours there. You've got your emerald, the gorgeous aubergine. You've got the beautiful deep dark red. I love the different colours that some of them have got in, like the berry.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts going in there. You've got the blush pink, you've got like a green, you've got a lavender going on. Absolutely sensational. Nice big full pots. That'll last ages, years. Well, only £9.99. 101477.
Yeah, you've got a lot of colours in that.
So Laura glitter there.
I love it. I love it. Right, now then, again, change the details now for the car stock. Now, I've seen this, I think it was similar at least before. We brought it back because it's been very popular in the past. I want to give you another chance to grab it. But you do need to be fast, folks. These prices will expire in less than 10 minutes. If you call us now, numbers on your screen, pop into your basket on hochanda.com and get it while you can. But again, we got a lot. We got 5 different colours here, 6 different colours.
And they're just
types.
Good quality. You've got 120 sheets altogether, is there?
£12.
That's amazing. You've got the really thick black. You've got that beautiful. I don't know what colour. What colour would you call that?
It's like a light browny sort of orange.
Is that the terracotta or rust?
I'll go for a nice terracotta.
Yeah, because that's rust. We're going. That's a rust.
I like it.
Beautiful. You've then got that wonderful
Sandstorm,
sand.
I'm going to call that. Yeah, nice.
That is sandy.
10p a sheet.
Could do with a beach. Really.
Beach would be nice,
yeah, such a good deal.
It's a Brighton, isn't it?
Yeah, but I work in.
Right.
I didn't see, and anyway, there isn't a bit, but it don't matter because it's Brighton. But yeah, we're working. Yeah. You've then got heavyweight card, and of course, you have got that beautiful texture card of the hammered. So good collection is that, and a really, really good price.
It is £12, 10p a sheet, great deal. 144787. Right, we've also got a set of stamps. These are really charming, actually. It's very elegant, but I haven't seen sentiments quite like this before.
I love them because you've got those solid designs, and that always allows you different textures. It allows you different techniques. Really cute. Again, very beachy. I love all the beachy ones. Hello, sunshine. Hello, summer. Hello. You've got really nice. I love the script, but I also, you've got your extra little your leaves there. That is really pretty because you can extend the sentiment.
Borders can be nice there.
Really gorgeous.
Yeah,
and I really like it when they do that because it gives you an added touch. And that one over the top of like your cup of tea, it'll look like the steam coming off your cup of tea, but it's got a little heart
you could do
in
that,
it.
that's a nice idea.
Obviously, really, really beautiful. A clear stamp so you can see exactly where you're going. Nice quality as well, and a good price, $14.98.
But it's half price for it, isn't it? Great deal. Again, 24 stamps. 991325. Now then, Mill Shop Online. It's a brand we know and love now in Hochanda. It's a firm favourite. Very much part of the Hochanda family, and this is 2.5 metres of fabric and 2 cushion pads we got here. It's a great deal.
So nice. And a beautiful fabric. I mean, this is such nice quality. It's thick.
It is, isn't it? It's quite a medium sort of weight to this. Again, the sort of cushions, these are going to be used. These aren't for decorative cushions on your statement chair. You can do, but this could be used too,
Well, it's been designed because it's that. I mean, the wool backing, it's soft. It feels luxurious. It feels
100% wool, I think
cosy.
that was, wasn't it?
Absolutely. So it feels, you want it. It's cuddly. It's really nice and warm. So that would make such a good gift idea because it looks expensive.
Yeah, it would.
But obviously, when it's made up, that is going to look beautiful.
It is, and it comes wrapped up with a bit of twine around it as well. So
do
it's
get your 2 pads.
Beautifully presented.
Beautiful.
There we go. £24, £20.99. Minute and a half. And I'm going to go and see Mandy in the studio.
3D form. Boom.
8,280. Pads,
Job done.
£9.99. Great. It's going to expire
Job
that
done.
price. You're going to be paying £30 in just under 5 minutes. We've also got the MDF. Would like some cogs of MDF?
Yes,
Laser cuts.
Yes, please.
I like this
I
one.
love a good cog.
We got a lot here.
These are fab because you can obviously put all your different texture paste on. You can do all sorts with these, and they do look so good when you use them with your steampunk. What do you think? Do you like the cogs that we've got on?
I do indeed. I do indeed. But again, I love watching something new be transformed into something aged, like with rusty patinas, sands, pastes. Think what you got here, £11.99 is 178125. So there you go. Any questions? Get them in ready. Oh, you're over there. Sorry. No, you're over there. Well, I was looking there to start with. Wasn't I not? Oh, never mind. I can see you now. I thought you were over there, but you're there.
So
right,
confusing.
you're coming back at 11 o'clock.
I am. I've got my let loose, so I'm going to go and empty my car. Oh, I'm looking forward to your show, though. That's going to be lovely.
Felting, I know.
Yeah.
Mandy, join me after the break. Brand new guest. It's Frankie in Sydney. It's some beautiful felting items. I'll see you in a few minutes' time. Nice one, Pete.
See you at 11.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select settings. Select your network and select setup connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you'll qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least $80 worth of any item to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hello, welcome back. If you just joined us on this Wednesday morning, we've got a brand new face to the channel. We love this. We're joined with Mandy. Mandy, welcome back. Thanks very much for coming on Good Morning Hochanda. Lovely to chat with you. But for those who missed that show, just joined us, remind us, what got you into felting in the first place? What does it mean for you?
I needed to find a craft that I could take away with me on holiday.
Yeah.
We just bought a camper van and I needed something that didn't take up a lot of space.
Right.
It's really light. You don't need a lot of equipment, and it's not that expensive. It's not an expensive hobby.
It's not,
and it's really easy to pick up.
And it's neat and it's tidy.
Yes.
And if you just fancy a little bit of creativity, you can reach for your kit and it's all there for you.
It
So
is.
very, very practical. And but again, this has been going on since August, was it?
Yeah, I officially finished my job in August, and I've been felting just for 2.5 years, and got to the point where I wanted to start to develop my own kits.
Right. Okay.
So I've been designing my own models, writing my own instruction leaflets.
Fantastic.
And this is the result.
So you've been busy. And why Frankie in Sydney, I've got to ask? Is it the cool names?
It's the cool names, and it's based on these two figures that I developed 6 months ago.
Right.
And we're having a lot of fun with these, with Frankie in Sydney. I've got people that are making these models and sending photographs and post back to, because I've got a Facebook page.
Yes. They've got their own Facebook page.
Yeah, telling me what adventures they've been on. It's quite good fun.
I like this. So there's a story behind these.
Yeah,
that's the
there
difference.
is.
They've got characters, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's what we love about these. And why? Oh, I went there last year. Loved it, absolutely loved it. Do you know what though? There's so much here. What do we get inside the kit? How many can we make?
Well, in this kit, you've got all the resources to make the two figures, Frankie and Sydney.
Yes.
You've got all the packs of wool that relate to the individual models, so you know which ball of wool relates to which model, so that you know that you've got sufficient wool to be able to manage it.
Okay.
You've got the wire armatures that have already been pre-cut and prepared, so there is no measuring. All the instructions cover how to cover the wires.
Oh, brilliant.
You've got a set of felting needles.
Now, these aren't just your everyday needles, okay, are they?
No, they're
like
not.
for your sewing and so on. Forgive me if you know this, but for people who are new to felting, can be quite a bit of time to get your head around, but these do the work, really, don't they?
These do the work. They're a very sharp barbed needle, but these needles have been sourced. They're European standard industrial needles.
Right.
You can get Far Eastern copies, and they don't work as good. They're not as good quality. These are the highest quality that you can get. They're used in the felting industry.
Right.
They're not designed for hobby, but we use
So
them.
what you've personally found,
Yes.
this is good quality. And
They're very, very
again,
good.
it's the barbed on the side that sort of
It
mats
is.
it together, isn't it? It's very,
It
very,
is.
very impressive. So you can make one of each, and one Frankie, one Sydney.
One Frankie, one Sydney. We don't know which is which. We don't know which is Frankie and which is Sydney. That's entirely up to you.
I like that. Why not? I think that's a great idea. You know, they are lovely, you know, aren't they? Because Frankie and Sydney can both be girls and guys' names, can't they?
Yeah, they've got posable arms and legs, and so when you finish your model, as you can see, you can have fun in posing them in different poses, so that
I love the
they look like
section.
they've got a bit of an action shot in some of those.
Well, you can have them on shelving units, dressers, sideboards, all
can.
kind of areas.
Yeah.
All arrives in the box, so nice easy to wrap up. It's going to be a gift. It's £19.99. Brand new today. We're busy on the show for this already. Wow, it's 586960. So that's the first one. Let's go here. Now, we had a look at these briefly on Good Morning Hochanda. The Highland Cow, which is really cool. So what do we get in this kit then?
This is my most popular kit. You
Right.
get pure merino wool to make your cow. You get handmade horns and
Handmade horns,
yeah,
amazing.
these are handmade by me, and little noses. They're all different. They're all different colours. So your
Right.
finished model will have its own character. They all look slightly different. Again, we've got a wire armature that has been pre-measured and pre-prepared to enable you to make the legs. You've got the little eyes that fit in, and all the instructions. The foam block, which is what we work on.
That's what you lean on, that's what you pierce through, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Well, or if you've got questions, honestly, we've got demonstrations to explain to all of this. It's very straightforward. How many can we make then, roughly?
It makes one Highland cow from this
Right.
kit. So you can see that when you start to build your own little herd up, they all look slightly quirky.
Yes, slightly different. You want it to be slightly different, don't you?
Quite different, yes.
You want a
Yeah, you do.
unique Highland cow,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
There you go. I love this. Again, this is one of your biggest, most popular items, popular designs.
It is.
On Hochanda, brand new, £19.99, 177,102. So great deal for that, folks. It really, really is. Now, next up, we got Babushka, which is here.
This is
This is really cool. Come and have a look. These are really cool. So this is something for kids' bedrooms, perhaps?
It is, or any room, really.
Yeah.
It's made up of 4 little tiny babushka dolls. They're all individual, and then you've got these little tiny balls of wool which move around as the mobile works.
It's quite good to actually start with those, I suppose. Is it? Nice little project to begin with.
Yeah, it is. It's a very easy project.
And all these kits good for beginners, do you think, as well?
All of them.
So it just depends which you like the look of.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I deliver workshops to beginners for the Highland Cow. So if a beginner can do a Highland Cow, anybody could make this.
Babushka, of course
Anybody can do this.
There you go. If you'd like to go for this set, £19.99. We can make one of each of those, then, can't we? So we could do exactly what you've got right there.
Oh, yes.
In one kit.
Yeah, everything's in that one kit. Yeah, you've got the white wool, which is for the little bobbles, and then you've got the set of merino coloured wools, which will make the little babushka dolls. You've got the twine, which is what you hang the mobile on, and the little wooden hanging frame. Yeah. And again, you've got the felting needles and foam block, which is what you're going to be working from.
Well, it's a good bundle, isn't it? It's all in there for you. £19.99. We are busy for this one. Oh, you're liking that, the babushka one. Now, we've got a few more kits. So let's whiz through these. So we've got a beginner's kit. So although we're saying, you know, they're good for all beginners, this is, if you want a really quick project. This is
a super easy beginner's kit. And I'm going to be demonstrating one of the little models from this kit this morning. I'm going to be demonstrating this little duck.
Right.
It's
look
made,
at that.
It's made from a stencil, which is a really easy process. So anybody that's wanting to start to learn needle felting as a beginner, this is a really good start.
This is ideal, isn't it?
There are 4 different projects in one kit, and each little bundle of wool is for an individual kit, so you know which wool it's for which.
So we got a duck here. We got a pumpkin.
Yeah, a little blue bird,
little mouse,
and a little sleepy mouse.
Oh, look at that! They are sweet, aren't they? Do you know what? £19.99, brand new today. They're so cute. Look, it's that 989341. They are really sweet. A little sleepy little mouse. Right now then, now my favourite one. Are you ready for this? The alpaca. I love your personality, seriously, man, because to do this is a great idea. So we've got 2 kits that work well together, but let's start with this one.
This is Alfie the alpaca and his friend. So in this kit, you've actually got sufficient resources to make 2 separate alpacas. You've got 2 different packs of wool with different colourways, so you can make them individually different. So you end up with your own little pack of alpacas in one box.
That's a good price, isn't it?
It is. And then, when the fun begins, then you can start to design a set of clothes for your alpaca if that's what you'd like to do.
I see.
And that's what Alfie's wardrobe is.
Right.
It's a little wardrobe of different coloured wools to be able to create all the little different coloured garments that these alpacas are wearing.
Right, so there you go. So you got the details on the screen now for the wardrobe. So £9.99. It's at 387646. If you like the accessories, do that. If you like the actual original kit with the alpaca, let's remind you of those details there. So you start off with this one, £19.99. There's 893785. Our director thinks you should have called it Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Great idea. Great idea, Chris. I like it. Right then, let's have a look at. We've got some kits for you as well that you may not see on our website. This is the toolkit. You do get the essentials, but if you're going to be doing a lot of this really is important. This is a needle felting compendium toolkit. £29.99 is 412245. What I love about these kits, they're fun, they're vibrant, they've got character, they've got life to them. This is my favourite designs I've ever seen in felting, seriously. I'm not just saying that, they really are. I love that alpaca. It's a brand new to Al Pacino. It's £29.99. Any questions? Do you get them coming in for Mandy? studio@hochanda.com. First time ever on Hochanda, already part of the family. Right, so then, what's the first thing we're going to be doing then, Mandy?
We're going to be making the little duck from the beginner's kit with the set of 4 figures in. And this is a really easy design. It's made from a simple template that creates a flat template, but it does create a 3D model.
Okay.
And anybody at any level will be able to make this model. It's very, very simple.
Lovely, okay.
And so we start with...
Can I feel it? Do you mind? So it's merino wool, isn't it?
This is merino wool. It's 100% pure merino. It's a really fine wool. It's sourced... it's a UK company that I source this wool. But this merino is actually from South African sheep because the climate enables the wool to become really fine. We have merinos in this country, but the wool is much coarser because of the climate.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, so this is really lovely and smooth, and it's all dyed in fabulous colours.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
And that is vibrant.
Yeah.
It's so lovely. It's so lovely to work with.
It gives you a lovely finish
Okay.
because the wool's so fine. So it's worth working with your model, touching the wool, because the wool responds to your warm hands, and you end up with a lovely smooth model as a finish.
It is smooth, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. So what we need to start by doing is you just take a small section of wool,
Right.
and you lay it into your template, and you felt into the surface.
So what's
of
happening?
this
How is
mat.
it getting matted together then?
It's snagging the wool.
Right.
Wool under a microscope has got little tiny barbs,
Oh, right.
and that's why it mats together on the back of the sheep, because it sticks together. And that's what keeps them cool or warm, depending on what
Okay.
climate they're in. And it forms a mat. You'll notice that I'm working on different mats to the foam ones that
I was
I've
going to
got
say,
there.
because you've got this like, you do this all the time.
I do
obviously.
this
So,
all the time.
Basically, we have got, I'll show you what you get in your kits, folks. You actually get one of these, I've got Frankie on here,
Yep.
or Sydney, but you do get one of these. So there you go. So it's the same thing. This will do the job.
That will easily do the job.
That will do the job. And you can reuse this time and time again, can't you?
Yeah, you'll be able to use that maybe half a dozen times before it starts to break down.
Okay,
But
I
every
see.
kit's got one of those.
Got
in.
one of those, fantastic.
Yeah,
so plenty
every
for the
kit.
kit. Plenty, that's all you
Yeah,
need for the kit.
absolutely.
Amazing.
So I work on a rice mat, and you'll notice that I'm working with a wooden tool, but you can just work with a bare needle. I worked for a couple of years with a bare needle. It makes no difference whatsoever. It's just that it just feels nicer in the hand when
Yeah,
you're felting. So
This kit, by the way, comes in the first kit, the toolkit. It's like an add-on kit we've got for you. So if you like the actual tool, Mandy's kind of using now, £29.99, it's in that compendium kit. It's like an add-on kit, isn't
it's
it?
an add-on kit, so you get the rice mat, which it doesn't come with the rice. You just need 800 grams worth of dry rice. Don't use wet rice.
And what's that for, sorry? Am I being silly?
Rice.
No, but what do we... So you actually... Oh, I see, it's rice in there.
It's got rice inside.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm
Yeah.
going to say we're going to be making us some food or something. Basmati, long green,
And as long as it's dry.
egg fried, doesn't matter.
No, you can't have egg fried.
Special rice. Oh, I can eat that now, even though. So,
Not this time in the
so
morning.
just dry rice, uncooked. I didn't know you could do that with felting.
Yeah, it just acts as a solid surface for you to be able to felt, and it doesn't break the needles. So when you press the needle into it, it just runs past the rice, and it's really hard wearing.
Good idea.
Yeah. So here we've worked some wool into the surface of the mat, and it'll work the same on the foam. Making sure that the wool stays within this little template, and when you've got quite a nice little pad of wool, then you need to just add a little bit more.
So you build it up.
You just build it up and build it up.
So don't worry if you haven't got exact same quantity of what you're
No,
making. You just pull bits away.
Bits away. Work it into the surface.
You haven't got to draw on anything first, have you?
No, it comes with a little duck template.
You're not matting onto the actual base, obviously not.
It will stick to this base, and we're going to peel it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you'll see it looks a little bit lumpy and bumpy at the minute, but it won't do.
You can see it coming together.
It will do.
And how do you know when to stop then, I suppose?
You need about a centimetre depth of wool.
Right, okay.
And of course, it tells you all of this in the instructions, and there are photographs so that you can see where you're going.
We're sculpturing, really, aren't we, with wool, which is the most wonderful thing.
The surface of the wool gets harder and harder the more that your needle felts.
Can I feel it now? Do you mind?
Yeah, it's a little bit tougher now.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what we do, when you peel it away, you can see the just general shape. It doesn't look much like a duck at the minute.
Then you tidy it up, don't you?
Yeah, and then you peel it off, and then you turn it over, and you just start to felt the back and put a little bit of definition on the back.
I've got a seat. This is exciting.
you've got your seat.
You're joining with a stool. In case you want to. Probably made too much of a deal about that. So, right, but again, you know what? You can learn various different shapes from doing this. So you might buy an add-on kit and make your own chickens, for example, or birds.
Well,
swans.
You can use the same template over and over again to make a series of these little birds. You could use them on a mobile. You can put a fridge magnet at the back of it and stick it on your fridge. You can make a little.
Idea.
You can make a little
That's
garland.
a brilliant idea, yeah.
Yeah. So now I've used the wool on this template. I'm now putting a really fine layer of wool over this duck. This is the finishing layer. So this is the layer that gives it that lovely, smooth finish.
Okay.
So you'll see that we can.
And again, you don't need anything else. So, literally everything's in the kit.
Everything is in the kit.
You don't need a single thing else.
There's it comes with sewing needles, it comes with beads, it comes with thread.
Right.
So you're not looking around for bits of stuff once you start.
You might make miniature ones going forward once you've got into your craft through Frankie and Sydney. Make little key rings.
Yep, you can
So
make
for
little
your
key
house
rings.
goods.
Yep, you can.
Little lucky charms. Lucky mascots. Why not? They're really cute.
So you work it round and
Mobiles.
round and round, and it eventually takes the shape of the duck. You can see it taking shape now.
And quite quickly, actually.
Yeah,
You're really moulding and sculpting.
I mean, I'm working quite fast with this, but
Can I have a go, just piercing it through?
Yeah.
I won't. Just go to. See, can I just do one in the middle?
yeah. Can you feel how it grabs the wall? There's some tension
Oh,
on
I
the
see.
needle.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it.
And the idea with any hobby is that you take your time, because that's the enjoyment in doing the hobby, so that
Yeah.
it's not about making something in 2 minutes.
It's not. No, you want
No.
to take a amount of time, but it's
Yeah.
not very long-winded.
No, it's not very long-winded, and it's not
Does
complicated.
it get addictive?
Very addictive.
I bet it does. You know.
I've got a house full of wool.
I bet you do. By the way, the Highland cow is one of the most popular, actually. Is it the most popular? I think
Yeah,
it is the most popular,
It
the
is.
Highland cow.
It is. It's the most popular.
It's amazing, and it looks very unique. If you haven't seen the cow, here they are, £19.99. Beg your pardon. Look at this finish there. Handmade horns, merino wool, a third of the stock's gone. You get enough to make one of these for £19.99, and it's all inside the kit. It's a 177102. So there you go. Not just any cow; it's a Highland cow. I needed a noise then, but I won't. I like my animal impressions.
Right. So if I were to continue on adding layers of wool and smoothing it over, this is where I end up with a smooth surface, but it's quite firm.
So that's what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is still quite springy.
You don't like a rock, do you?
No, you don't want a rock. You don't want a rock. And at this point, this is where we just add the next colour of wool, which is the orange wool, which is in the pack. Just a little section of orange wool.
You get a lot of wool, don't you?
You get more than enough wool. In
Yeah.
fact, depending on the size that you work on. You've often got sections of wool left that you can use for all sorts of other little projects.
Right.
Right, so you just add this wool to the end of the beak, and it joins onto the other wool.
And because you're concentrated, but it's not overly complex thanks to your
It's not.
guidance and tools. So you can still be sociable, you can still chat.
You can, yeah.
Have you got other family and friends into felting there since you started? I bet people watch you and fancy having a go.
Yeah, I've got lots of friends that do felting, and
Brilliant.
I do a lot of workshops, and I get a lot of enjoyment from that.
Oh, great.
I love seeing people going away with the finished result, because they come in saying there's no way I'm going to make that, and then they walk out with it at the end of the session.
And they do it. I think that's
And they do
brilliant.
it,
So
yeah.
again, you can do it. If you've got this kit, you can do this at home. This is the beginner's kit. So you get a duck, you get a pumpkin, you get a sleeping little mouse, and I think there's a fourth. What is it?
A little bluebird, a bluebird.
Bluebird, that's one,
Yeah.
little bluebird. So they're
Yeah.
the fourth, £19.99. It's a
Yeah.
989-341. Ideal to start off with, and
Yeah.
they're all good for beginners. I would say some are just more, a little bit longer projects.
Yeah,
That's the only
there is.
difference, isn't there?
So there we are. Look, we've got a beak coming together, and then all we need to do then is to thread a couple of eyes onto your duck.
That's lovely.
Then you smooth the surface of the wool,
Yeah,
and it really responds to the warmth of your hands.
it does, doesn't it? You know,
It does.
we're already 20 minutes into the show,
Yeah.
and we've made a duck, really. Working for it pretty much.
The kit comes with beads for the eyes. And all you need to do is to thread these beads. You can see.
It's hard, this bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Nailed it. There you go.
Yeah. So what you do is just use your needle that you've got in your kit and just thread it through. I'll just put one on just to show you how it works. And then it comes to life once you get the eye in. Your little duck comes to life.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also included in this kit are some sections of twine for if you wanted to hang the duck as a little tiny mobile.
Oh, I see. That'd be a nice idea.
Yeah, so you can hang it up.
Well, you could do what? So you got 4 designs in one kit, so you can have a mobile of 4.
So you've got.
That's really cute.
We've just done that in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But like I said, the more time that you take over it, the lovelier result that you get. You get that lovely smooth result.
But once you've gone through these kits, you're going to learn a lot. Like you're going to be able to felt once you've gone through these kits. Who knows what it's going to become?
Yeah, this stencil
so I've got to draw.
technique is really easy, and then as you get more confident, you can draw your own stencils and try simple shapes out. It's really easy.
You're just building up shapes, aren't we?
That's all you're doing.
Adding characters. Well, job done. That's very straightforward, wasn't it? Shall I do a quick recap, Mandy? Let it get set up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it. I'll be right back. Very, very impressive. It was so quick, isn't it? Have a look on our website, hochanda.com. We've got lots more. Going to be coming back to Mandy very shortly. Look at these deals, though. We've got great bargains for you. That cow, honestly, absolutely loving it. But honestly, let's have another look at what deals we've got. We've got Frankie in Sydney itself. So if you wonder why Frankie in Sydney, it's based around these characters right here. These are very smart. We're not sure which Frankie, which is Sydney, but it could be either. Couldn't it? Make your own mind up. But they've got wires here as well. So for the arms and the legs, so you can have them sitting down. And the hair, of course. Yeah, you can have them sitting down. You can have them standing up, leaning against the wall. You know, you can have them in various different ideas. We've got a little seesaw going on down here as well. Look at this. That's brilliant. And come on, look at that. Now, they're quite agile as well, aren't they? Very flexible too. But seriously, you can stitch some initials in there if you wanted to. You can add your own little face. You can put eyes in there if you wanted to. But we're approaching 20%. You get enough to make one Frankie, one Sydney. You get, like I said, the wires. They're already pre-cut to the length required. So there you go. It's already sorted out. You've got needles, and they're barbed needles. They're very, very high quality ones. So it's everything you need. Oh, you even get a little bit of the foam to pierce on when you're actually felting it and matting all that wool, which, by the way, is merino wool. So it's everything you need. One bundle, £19.99. It's brand new today, 586960. Brand new bundle, brand new face to the channel. Love work with Mandy, honestly, absolute pro. Right, now, the cow. There you go. Now, that's what a Highland cow does. It's probably, I'd imagine it'd be a deeper. It's one of them. Maybe those. Anyway, look, we have got approaching half of the stock gone here. Nearly a half's gone. Get enough to make one cow. That's £19.99, 177102. And I love the way they arrive in the boxes as well. So if you want to wrap something up, maybe you're going to get a couple of kits. Something for you and the other half to do. Maybe you're going on holidays, camper van holidays like Mandy does. Or maybe you're going camping for a weekend. Or, you know, wherever you go. Maybe you've got a long journey somewhere. But this is a great idea to have in your stash. This could be in the drawer on your coffee table. It could be in your bedside table drawer. You know, just get it out when you fancy a bit of crafting, just a few minutes during the day. This could be a bit of you time for £19.99. Again, I've seen a lot of felting kits, but not quite like that. It's the way it's been finished off. Very, very pretty. Again, brand new today, £19.99. We love it. We love it. Right, now, next item, we've also got Babushka, which I'm going to show you right here. Right, this is gorgeous. Mobiles. I would say this is equally as easy to do as some of the other kits we've got. But if you're brand new to felting, just pick anyone. Some take a little bit longer, but just pick anyone, whichever one you got a connection with, whichever one you like the look of, and you get enough to make these little balls too. And you even get the ring and the string. They're really well-rounded kits, these. Man, it's absolutely spoilt us. For £19.99, This is ideal. Again, it's at 576 539. It's everything you need. It's all new. It's all new. Right, now then, well, that's babushka right there. And then also we have got the beginner's kit. These are cute. Now, if you like the duck we just made, this is the one you want. Now, you get even the eyes, like Mandy said in the ducks, but look at these. You get enough to make a little pumpkin there. We have got, I'm going to send my photo to the end, we have got a little bird there. Now, are you ready for this one that's under here? Are you ready? Oh, look at that. Isn't it sweet? It's so cute. Look at it. Do you know, our floor manager, Adi, goes, when he sees it. Adi, what do you think of this one there? There, see? Look, everyone loves it. It's at £19.99. It's so cute. It's all in this kit for £90.99. 989 341. That's just cute. You might want to add it to your mobiles, you know, things like this. Right, now, if I had to pick one, I do like that cow, but I do like the alpaca. Now, I'm going to pick the alpacas. I like this. Our director thinks it should be called Alpacino, which I think is a great idea. But seriously, though, this is... No, I like this one there, Alfie Alpaca. So there you go, £19.99. If you like the actual materials to make the alpaca, there it goes, 893785. The needles are very important. They're slight. In fact, I might try and show you the needles, just if I can. Right, there you go. They're actually barred ever so slightly, so don't just think you need average needle. These are especially for quilting, for felting. Can you see it just down there, this bit? Just jagged edges. Ever so slightly, it's barbed. So it just mats it together. Each time you go in and out, it just mats it together. There you go, perfect. So you even get, again, you get two of those, so it's perfect. £90.99 again for this kit. If you like it, you can do the alpaca. Now, my favourite part is if you buy this and this. Right, now, this is the accessory. You can give the alpacas some, you give Alfie some clothes, look. Give him a little wardrobe. Which one are you going to do? Look, look, that's like a festival hat, isn't it? That's really cool. Now, how cute is that face? I don't know what noises alpacas make, actually, you know. Now, you do have picture instructions, but you can make whichever one you like. So, £9.99. There's lots of freedom with this one. Brand new today. Again, for an add-on kit, I'd grab it. Look at that little scarf there. They really are cool. Are you going to make a little coat? Are you going to do little sunglasses for him? That's great. Alfie, honestly, is now the pinnacle of fashion if you get this kit. It's a 387 646 £9.99. We've got about half an hour left on the show. Right, let's crack on. We've got lots more deals on the website, but if you're a Freedom member, you don't pay any postage and packaging. You get exclusive member discounts on a lot of shows. You get a badge to wear, a monthly newsletter. All of this for just £6.97 a month. But folks, seriously, the postage is the big one. No postage and packaging. I buy various different online stores, no P&P. It's a good feeling, you know, when you haven't got to worry about the postage. So Hochanda Freedom membership, we've offered it pretty much since day one, and it's very popular. Try it for a month, see how you get on, and if you want to carry it on, do so. Right now, we're joined with Mandy. Mandy, a very warm welcome back.
Thank you.
Just remind us, for those who just joined us, first show on Hochanda, this is fantastic.
Yes.
What do you love about felting then? What makes you passionate?
It's just so easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do. It's not complicated. The kits come with really clear step-by-step instructions.
Yeah, really clear.
There are loads of photographs. It's endless, the amount of different designs you can make. You can make little household decorations, cute animals. Yeah. All kinds of things. It's so accessible.
It's accessible, isn't it?
It
and
is.
You can let imagination run wild. I love the story, how you got into it again, because when you go on camper vans, it's really good, practical, and easy. You know, it's not a messy craft either, is it? Really?
No, it's not messy. You don't need a lot of kit. It's really light, and it's not expensive. It's not an expensive hobby. It's really,
It's not, you know.
It's really accessible.
You can become very good very quickly, thanks to your guidance and all in the kit. I love this alpaca. So go on, what we're going to be doing first?
Well, we're going to be using a different technique this time. And on the last demonstration, I used a template.
Right, okay.
And like I described earlier, that when I design a model, I then break the model down into various components. So I broke this model down into this amount of shapes. These shapes make this model.
Oh, lovely.
And so you make all the little component shapes and then you compile your model. So it's quite easy to do.
It is, isn't it?
And this model's made by...
Look, that's lovely. It really is. It's smooth. It's so soft, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. It's lovely, isn't it? Gorgeous.
So We're using a series of knots really to get you started, and that's really just to give you a firm start, and this is going to be the body. So what we do, you take a section of wool. It shows you in the instructions how much wool that you need. It doesn't need to be absolutely exact because you're going to be building it up.
Of course.
And if you use too much, you can just pull a bit of it. You can pull a bit of it off. It's quite easy. So you just tie a simple knot like this and pull it nice and firm, so you've got that firm start. And then another knot like this, and another one until you've used most of your wool up. So that you've got a start. You can start by rolling.
I've never seen it done like that.
You can start by rolling the wool up.
Yeah, well, you sort of made a good shape of it, haven't you?
But you've made a decent
Got
shape
to a
already.
start.
Yeah. So there you go. So you've got a firm basis then to start to make this shape. So once you've got that, then you take some more wool and you start to wrap it around like this.
Okay.
Just wrap it around, and straight away you can see that you've got a firm shape to base that little body
Right.
for your alpaca.
Oh, cool.
And every one of these shapes, they're all just all different sizes.
Yeah, and you got, like I said, you got pictures as well.
Pictures, yeah. All of these shapes start off this way.
And have you got a Facebook page we can follow you on?
Yep, yeah. Frankie and Sydney have got a Facebook page.
So make sure you follow that. as
Yep, yeah. And I've got a website.
well. They've got some passionate people there.
Yeah, I do. I've got some video demonstrations.
Oh, have you? That's handy.
Yep.
And you can watch a show back on Rewind as well.
Yep.
It's ideal as well for our shows because we could do lots of demonstrations in the hour. It's perfect. It's what we love, isn't it? Ideal.
So here we go. Just in 3 stages. There. You've almost got your shape of your body. And you just work the wall and work the wall, felting it over this surface
Yeah.
to create that lovely smooth surface, that silky surface. Yeah. And there are 2 packs of wool in the Alfie alpaca set, so you can make 2 alpacas.
From the one kit?
From the one kit, and
we can make 2.
there's a different variation of wool colours in each pack, so they'll look slightly different.
I just love the face. Look at this. They are cute. I do love alpacas. They're brilliant animals. I love them.
Yeah. So there you
I see they're very on trend as well in the world of craft.
Yeah, very trendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Don't think I've seen an alpaca. I've seen a llama. They look quite similar, don't they?
I think they're the same animal family, aren't they, slightly?
Are they? I'm
think
not
so.
sure.
Yeah. So there you go. You've got the makings of your body. Like I say, all the shapes to make all the components is done the same way. What I'm going to do is show you how to make these 4 little bobbles. These are actually the feet. And they're just made in the same way as that, bit tiny. And these little white ones, these are the cheeks. 2 cheeks, a nose and a mouth.
Oh, I
and
see.
I'm going to show you how to compile that.
So you make your little shapes, then you just sort of add them on, don't you?
You just add them on.
Stitch them on.
Yeah, you do.
Through felting. We've had some interesting facts with llamas versus alpacas, and alpacas are taller, I think. Oh, sorry, alpacas are smaller than a llama. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I've seen an alpaca then.
That's why I've put short legs on, I think.
Llamas have long banana-shaped ears, poor things, and alpacas have straight ears. There you go, bit of facts. Is this a channel for shopping, or is it a natural history show? We don't know anymore. Confused. But then we go.
Right, so there you go. This little bobble, this is how you form a leg in exactly the same way that you would for the body, but obviously it's a different scale. So in your instructions, it sets out which components you need and what the size variation needs to be in order for you to put it together.
Okay.
So, a bit more wool on this one. Just wind it round. It really responds. Does merino? It's a lovely smooth wool. You can get rougher wools for felting, but you don't end up with the same end result as the finish. Right. So there you go. So you 4 of those makes 4 of these little feet that'll go onto your alpaca. And then the same with the little components for the face. So what I'm going to show you now is how to join the head to the body.
Right.
No glue needed, just a bit of wool. And then how to add the face.
Just felt that in?
Yeah, add a little bit more wool.
Right.
You start off by just almost tacking it into place, because it will adhere to it. It'll stick straight away.
Right, okay.
Holds it in place just while you can get some more wool onto it. And you literally just add a patch of...
Just like fill in the gaps. So now we're like cementing in the joints, aren't we?
Yeah, you cover the joints until it disappears. So it ends up looking like it's just one piece rather than little components.
It's really exciting, because then you think, once you've done these kits, well, I've learned that shape, that's how you do that body, then this can now be a giraffe if you change the shape slightly.
Well, a smaller version of that body is actually the babushka doll.
Oh, is it?
It's just an egg shape.
Of course, yeah, of course it is. Oh, lovely.
The body for the island cow is that shape.
Yeah,
It's just the same shape.
Yeah.
It's just the way that you drape the wool over the Highland cow, and obviously the difference in colours.
Once in that first shape, it could be the start of a dolphin.
Yep.
A sea lion.
Yeah, a lot of animals do look like sea lions when you're building them up.
A seal, a dolphin, maybe a bit more work for a dolphin. Yeah. Or a great white. Who knows, couldn't we? Anyway.
A woolly shark.
Yeah, a nice woolly shark. You know, a friendly great white. Yeah.
See, just by adding a little more wool, you've joined the head and neck to the body, because this is the head and neck in one piece.
Lovely. Just to let you know, we've got 20 minutes left.
Right.
Just give you a bit of a time check. And these lots want to
Trying to
fit in. Yeah,
make sure that you can see everything.
And you're back, of course, later on today. Should be excited. Oh no, sorry, is it today?
Nope.
Okay, it's you only hour today.
Next month.
Oh, fantastic. But again, we'll see you very shortly.
You will, yeah.
But it's been a fantastic show. It's been lovely.
Right, so there you go. So there we've got Alfie now in two pieces.
Yeah.
So now what we do is put some detail on the face before we build the hair bit up around it.
Yeah.
And so
that's the details. Isn't it? This is the fun bit. This is where it comes to life now.
Yeah. So we put a cheek on and use a little tail of wool to join it up into position. The tail of wool disappears into the head of the alpaca because it joins it on. So that's one cheek.
Right.
Then another cheek. It's really forgiving, because if you actually put this in the wrong place, you can literally just pull it off and put it back on.
Well, you can, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
And so just don't worry about it. And if you can always have a bit of wool to cover bits up if you want to.
Yeah, it's very, very forgiving. So straight away that little character's brilliant.
And another way, instructions, you do get really good instructions too. And by the way, the cow is the cow still busy, you know? The cow's fine out. Should we have a look at a cow to try and finish that bit off? Yeah. As well. Thank you. I'm really intrigued. Thank you, sir. You've got cows in the air. I thought I'd say that. But they're really nice, soft. By the way, just briefly, I don't want to rush ahead, but how do you do like the bit on the outside? Do you do the main body and then you just lay this over the top?
You lay the wool over the top. Yeah.
And then you stitch it in a little bit. You just don't mat it as much. You just use the felting needle, and then you actually comb it with the felting needle into place so that it actually goes in the direction that you want. I see. So it's easy to do.
Very easy to do.
Look at that face there. And I've got to say, you mentioned handmade horns.
Yeah, they're all handmade. So each kit comes with a set of horns and a mouth, so that they all look individual.
I love it. They've got characters. Look, it looks a bit worried, this one. He's a bit camera shy, this one. Look. Okay, I'll give him a break there. There we are. That's a bit of a diva, this one. Look at that diva right there. Look. £19.99. Oh, no, he does look worried. They're so adorable, aren't they? You make one of these for £19.99, 177 102. 60% of the stock's gone. They are very smart. The most popular. And so it's generally speaking, your most popular one.
It is the most popular one. It is, yeah. So there now you can see that we've got a little nose in place. 2 cheeks and a little mouth, and then what we'd do is finish that off with a little bit of definition. So what we'd do is lay a very, very thin layer of a darker wool over it, so it gives it a little bit of definition of where its features are. It's quite just a simple technique, just like that. And then it's a case of just popping the eyes into position. You'd put the legs on in the same way that these cheeks have been put on. They've got a little tail of wool, and that little tail of wool enables you to felt that into position so that you get the forelegs into position. It's quite an easy process, this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't it? You're just building it up.
Just building it up, building it up.
You haven't got to have your own threads or needles, nothing like that.
No.
Or do you stitch it then? It's all matted together. And the reason why, if you're new to felting, think, how is this doing? It's just wool. Well, you got the slightly barbed, these needles.
Yeah.
So every time you push it through and pull it up, it sort of mats a bit more. And you can be quick with this too.
Right. Yeah. So I'm just going to put the eyes into place, because that's where it seems to come to life once you get some eyes in an animal. So the kits come with the needles for you to put the eyes into position, so you can see straight away as soon as you've got an eye on, it sort of forms its own character.
They are. They do. It adds so much life suddenly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's a complete transformation, isn't it?
Right, another eye.
Very pretty. And again, we get these beads.
You get the beads that correspond to the size of eye that you need for that particular model.
And again, we get enough to make 2.
Yeah, they're enough to make 2.
They're just good fun. It's a little bit more. I'm not saying unusual animals. I love them. No offence, alpacas. But seriously, they're just lovely. They're just fun. They really are a talking point. Put this in your bay window. Do you think? Where would you put these in your house, or where do people display these?
I've got them on window ledges and bookcases and all over the place.
Yeah, it's a bookcase thing, isn't it? Definitely.
It is. It is.
A side table in your living room where your magazines stay, just one on there.
These beads are glass as well. They're all of my kits, if you notice, all my wool is bound in paper and card. There are no plastics.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm trying to move away from anything that's plastic. So the beads are glass. The tools for the upgrade kit, they're machined wood. So there's no plastic tools.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Obviously, this is a natural material as well.
Oh, that's nice. No, we're obviously very conscious about that.
Yes. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's what we like here.
Right. So here you've got your little alpaca face.
It's really coming together.
Yeah. And what we'd do then is add the ears and add the hair. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how we transform it from being a plain alpaca.
This is really good. Something really unique.
Into something like
and this is where the accessory kit comes in, basically. Well, I say, no, it's like the clothing accessory kit for the alpaca. This is really great. And could you make it like a little Santa's hat, I suppose, if you wanted
could do.
to?
Yeah, you could do.
Or you could do a scary one. Now, look at this one. This likes the camera. Look at this one. Natural. Born for telly, this one here. Thanks, Ed. This is great. Oh, he's got a friend as well. I was going to say, he doesn't like to be alone. They really are cute, aren't they? They're so fun. Look at these.
Well, these little festival hats, I think these look absolutely brilliant. And in the wardrobe kit, the same pattern that you use to make a set of ears is the same one that you make the little size of the hat. So while I were getting ready to come on, I made a little set of festival hat sides, and we're going to put him a festival hat on.
Right, okay.
While I sit. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and all you do. You don't need any sewing. You just literally apply the coloured wool to your alpaca.
You build up layers.
You build up layers.
Like I did for the joints.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same. So you literally.
You have to do a fiddly job making it separately. That's easy.
There's no cutting patterns out. You just add wool directly to your alpaca. And so this one, I'm making him a little hat. So on go the 2 little side bits for his hat.
I like these. Look at the faces, though. They are the cutest. They are adorable. They're my favourite. I like the alpaca. Look at these. Oh.
Yeah, so you can see...
Give me a home. Oh.
A bit of red wool.
They are sweet, aren't they? I love them. They're such adorable faces.
Here we go.
They've got a variety of colours in this kit then, haven't we?
The wardrobe kit, there are at least 5 different colours of merino, and it goes absolutely miles because you just add in a very, very thin layer of wool to the surface of your model. And you can have as much fun as you like with it. I've got pyjamas, and rugs and little bobble hats. And
so you could select the same colours if it's something for your son or daughter's bedroom as their favourite football teams?
You could, in fact, yeah. On the instructions, as I said, choose your team colours. You can add your team colours. So.
You know what? You could do like a cape, like a superhero. You could do a superhero alpaca. I wonder how you... No, you'd probably do that separately, wouldn't you? You could do like a mask. If you want to, you could put a little bit, some sunglasses. Why not?
You could.
That one would look good with sunglasses, wouldn't it? That'd be cool.
So if you wanted to put a little bobble on the top of his hat, just do a little bit of wool, tweak it around, and then just within a minute or two.
You can be quite precise then still, can't you?
Oh, you can.
You just twiddle it round. Oh,
yeah, twiddle it round, and that's how you make the spots and bobbles on the clothes. So straight away he's got a little hat going on there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then doing the body, whatever colour you decide you want to do, you literally just add sections of wool. So if you wanted to make him a little rug for his back, you'd just drape the wool over his back in the shape of the rug, just following it round, and straight away it sticks to it, and then you just fill it in.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're just painting with it, really?
You are.
No.
Yeah, you are.
You're just painting with thread.
It's a really simple
with
process.
Wool. And it's merino wool, like you were saying.
If you were to change your mind, all you need to do is just to pull it off, and off it comes.
And that's what you need to do?
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Nothing to worry about. It's just very straightforward. Now, if you get... Grow up, team. Come on, Adi, grow up, honestly. Now,
you're having far too much fun.
Please do not try and ride a real alpaca. They may not be too welcoming. But, well, not important.
Especially when wearing a hat.
Yes, exactly. Imagine if they actually wore these clothes. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Well, that's a very attractive flock of... Anyway, you can have fun with it if you wanted to. But if you like Frankie and Sydney, they come together. If you like the alpaca, you get enough to make 2 of those. Frankie and Sydney, bottom of the screen. And that Highland cow. I wonder if Frankie or Sydney would like to ride the cow. Again, do not try and ride a Highland cow. That's... They are good fun, though. But this is the most fun sort of designs I've seen for felting. These are lovely. Oh, come on. Sorry about our crew. I mean, honestly, Adi. Seriously, look at this. That is fun, though, isn't it? I love them.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Absolutely. They really are cool, aren't they? But you can have fun with them if you've got a Frankie in Sydney. But the cow, I love the Highland cows. They are so popular. You get enough to make 1 of the cows, all the wool you need, everything you need, even the horns are handmade. How brilliant is that? Again, it's at 177102. That's brilliant. Forgive us.
So we've got the start of some spotty pyjamas for this alpaca. So it's all left to your imagination, really. We've got some lovely ideas in the pack, but there are no limits to what you can do. Yeah, no limits at all.
That's lovely.
Right.
You could do a really smart coat.
The other thing I needed to mention was that in this compendium kit, it does come with 2 free patterns as well, 2 free stencil patterns.
Does?
Yeah, it comes with it also comes with the duck and the bluebird, and there are the corresponding wools for you to be able to do those projects.
So easy.
Yeah.
Just nice little add-on kits there.
Yeah.
You get a lot of wool, don't you? So
yeah.
$29.99.
Yeah, you get over 50 grams of wool.
Right.
You get the wooden tool.
The smart tool. This is the one that you're using.
This comes loaded with a needle already, but then you get a pack of spare needles on top of that.
Okay.
And the rice mat, which just needs 800 grams of rice.
Just uncooked rice, yeah.
Uncooked rice.
Uncooked rice, yeah. Not cooked one. That'd be silly, wouldn't it? It's a bit squidgy, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not rice pudding then, no.
No,
So,
not rice pudding.
But again, so uncooked, right? That's a really good idea. It's a good kit to have, and if you want to add your own little personalisation to any of these kits, really, it's nice to stock on some different colours of wool too. That is looking fab.
So there's a start there.
That's really cute.
Yep.
This is the most fun kit, I think. I do love these. Do you have a favourite, by the way?
A favourite?
It's hard to pick. Which one would you go for?
The Frankie and Sydney.
You would?
Yeah.
That's where it started, I suppose.
Yeah. There's so much scope to do different things with them.
There are, yeah. You have it leaning against the wall, chilling out on a bookshelf. Ride a cow, yeah.
They recently sent a blog from Scotland. They were sat on a rock pool looking out to sea, and people loved it.
So they go on adventures?
Yeah.
Oh, I like to follow it. Is that on your Facebook page?
Yeah.
I like to see that.
Yeah.
What's the most extreme place they've been? Probably the rock pool.
Yeah.
Which it's like being on a reservoir in proportion. Yeah. They are really cute, and you can change the colour of the hair if you've got the add-on kit. Isn't it smart?
Yeah. So within a few minutes you can create this, and then it's easy then to build up to the finished model, and then
so that's
add the colours. That's the starter model that we just started making.
And if you're wondering, so I'll be careful with it, sorry. If you're wondering how to get to this stage, watch it back on Rewind, okay? It's very, very straightforward. You basically, you break it down into individual shapes for parts of the body.
Individual shapes, and then you build it together at the end.
Yeah.
And then, if you want, you can add the colour.
You can add the colour, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, John, it's been a brilliant show. We've got about 5 minutes left. Shall I have a look down the counter to see some of the kits we've got? Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Let's get down, because, John, you can make it more easier to show. And if you have just joined us, don't worry, watch it back on Rewind in HD, the show, and you get kits and pictures, photographs, with every kit you purchase. Right, speaking of which, let's have a look at what's available on the show. When you go onto our website, when you scroll down, just below the live feed, this is on page 1, so as soon as you go on, it's like our homepage, you'll see products in the show. Scroll across there, you'll see Highland Cow there, very, very popular. We've got the mobile, the Babushka mobile, we've got lots of bits and pieces. We've also got Frankie and Sydney, so have a look at which one you'd like. But any questions, do email us in, if you can do right now, studio@hochanda.com. So the first and only show with Frankie and Sydney today. It's been absolutely brilliant first hour. We've been very, very busy. Lots of people are going to get into felting the sound. I'm so pleased. Well, maybe you've been felting for years. Let's have another go. You just love doing it. Now, the cow, did I hear that right? 70% of the stock's gone of this one. Wow, this is popular. So why do you think this is the most popular then, Mandy?
I've never met anyone that doesn't like Highland cows, to be honest.
They're really cool. It's a really lovely piece, isn't it?
Yeah, they come with their own individual set of horns.
Yeah.
That are quite durable as well. I baked these.
And handmade, you said?
Handmade.
They're lovely.
Yeah, and a quirky little mouth and a nose that you attach. Obviously, the glass eyes.
And the actual wire bits here, these are for the legs, actually.
These are for the legs. They're already pre-measured, so you're not messing about having to measure. They've been prepared with a little hook on the end, and of course in the instructions it's really straightforward to describe how to build the legs and build it round the body.
Now there's some glue here. What do you use the glue for in this kit?
That's to glue the little nose on the front of on the front of the face, and it keeps it in place.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it is a comprehensive kit. You get enough to make one. You get all the needles, so you don't need, just think for a minute, you don't need anything else, do you?
No, you've got your felting needles, you've got the little sewing kit with thread and a sewing needles to attach the eyes. You can glue the eyes on if you wish, but the option is to sew them in place.
Yeah.
Obviously you've got the felt block, and you've got your pack of merino, which is a lovely grade of merino, really, to be able to make something.
And it's super soft, this one. I wish you could feel it today. It doesn't work like that, not yet, maybe, but seriously, it's super soft, it really is. I love it. It looks so cute, doesn't it? So again, I'm stroking it like a pet. Right, again, £90.99, brand new today. Now, we've also got the babushka as well, which I believe is right here, and we've got it hanging up behind us. So we get enough to make all of this then, do we, Mandy?
All of this, all these little cute bubbles, and then the little dolls. There are 4 little dolls that hang all the instructions in the wooden ring to be able to hang the mobile. It looks great in any room. It's on the move all the time because these are so light.
Yes, I see.
They move around.
Lots of movement there,
Yeah,
but it's going to be
yeah.
a talking point. And the vibrant colours, do you know what, I've seen a lot of wool, and I've always asked a lot of merino wool, but this is very soft. And the vibrancy in the colours, it's the most vibrant wool I've actually seen and felt in kits, you know.
It's the
It
colours
really
of the
is.
wool are really fantastic.
Aren't they just?
Yeah.
They're bursting full of life.
This is
aren't
a really, really simple model to make.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Well, there you go. If you like it, again, it's £19.99. You get enough to make all of this. So we get the string, we get the hoop, we get everything. We get all of this. Again, a great deal, brand new today. Right, now then, we've also got the beginner's kit. So which designs do we get in the beginner's kit then?
You get 4 different designs. You get the little pumpkin kit. You get a bluebird that you can use as a hanging, or you can use it as a fridge magnet.
Right.
You've got the duck that I demonstrated earlier.
Very straightforward.
Very, very straightforward. We've got 2 models that are based on a template, which is, I showed you the template
duck and the
model.
bird.
And then the pumpkin and the mouse use the knot technique. So you've got the 2 types of technique in one kit.
Yeah.
So you can practice your skills to build up to maybe do something else. But it's a really good starting point.
And the pumpkin, you can see right here again, it is really cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're very, very smart. For £19.99, it's a great beginner's kit. But we say beginners, they're all good for beginner's kits, really. Just whichever one you like the look of. Some a bit more longer projects, really, isn't it? Same techniques. Just briefly, the alpacas, these are very popular now. We just demonstrated these. Have a look. You get enough to make 2 alpacas in the kit for £19.99, 893,785. If you like the way they're dressed, you might want to add the wardrobe for £9.99. And honestly, if you go for the alpacas, you've got to get the wardrobe. Got to get the wardrobe, honestly. Adding hats, Christmas hats there, little coats, little jackets, who knows, some sunglasses. I think they're really, really cool. At the end of the show, Mandy, thank you very much indeed. Been an absolute pleasure working with you. We'll see you soon. Safe journey home. I love what you've bought for us. Thank you very much again. Thanks.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download, and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty. Have you ever shopped with us at Hochanda before? We are the home of crafts, hobbies and arts, a shopping channel based in the UK that delivers worldwide. That's right, we ship to your door wherever you live. You can watch us online at hochanda.com, on our bespoke app available on iOS for Apple iPhone and iPads, and Android phone and tablets, Roku and through Facebook Live on Crafting with Hochanda USA. Did you know that for only $8.95 per item, you can have your crafty shopping delivered directly to your door within 7 days? When you see something you like demonstrated, head to our website or app, place your order, and within a few minutes your item will be on its way to you, directly to your door, usually within 7 days. Alternatively, call the number on screen, which is 272 200 0300. Remember, the price you see on screen is the price you pay. However, why don't you become a Freedom member? Thousands of you already benefit from exclusive members discounts, monthly newsletter, members badge, and not forgetting free shipping for the whole entire month. Purchase Freedom membership for just $19.99 per month and join thousands of crafters who are already members and leave the rest to us. Now that's service.
Hello there and welcome back. Well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so you know what that means. We are here with our one-day special, first live look of the day. And I have to say, Deflecto, Sam, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us back.
Well, the thing is, last time you were here, it sounded like it was going to be such a long time before you were back again. It seems to come round quick.
I think it still has been roughly about 11 weeks, 12 weeks.
So, yeah.
So they say time flies when you're having fun.
This is true. This is true. Now you're going to have fun with your one-day special because you're going to get organised. Now, of course, we've got the one-day special details on your screen. We're looking at a fabulous set of storage caddies. Now, tell me about Deflecto and about this particular one-day special.
So, Deflecto, we've been a little bit about the company. We've been manufacturing products out of plastic for over 50 years. We're a global brand. We try and source all of our plastics as best as we can. It's obviously plastic at the moment. Not everyone loves it, but we're doing the best we can to make sure that what we're using is environmentally friendly. All of our products can be recycled as well. So if someone's watching thinking, oh, there's a lot of plastic there, it can be recycled, it can be reused. So as I said, we've been manufacturing product for over 50 years, so the quality's there. And on the caddy, this is a product we launched around about probably 3-4 years ago, and it's just proven really popular. I think the main reason being is when we designed the product, we listened to the craft market in the UK, in Europe, and in the US, where our head office is over in America. And the way we designed the product was with kind of all the feedback that we had, that it needed to be, you needed to have clear canisters. It needed to be lightweight, it needed to be user-friendly, something that would, kind of I can add to it as a storage unit. And we're going to show you some other things later on where actually you can add items to this set.
That's right.
It stacks, so you know to pop the grey lever. There's one on either side. So you have one on the front, one on the back, or on the side, depending on obviously how you've got it positioned. Unlock those, and then the units come apart. Now this is probably one of the best things about this product that we feel is that if you only need to take this one with you, you unclip it and you take this one with you. You haven't got to take both of them.
That's it.
And there's not storage like that.
And the nice
market.
thing is, you might not have everything that you need in that one. They might be in this one. Just swap them over. That's the key thing. Everything fits. Just swap it over and then take what you need to with you. Love it. There you go. So those are your details on your one-day special. Have you noticed a better than half price deal on this? Well, that's what you are getting with this. And I have to say, I speak from personal experience, and lots of crafters that come to us here as our crafty experts do use the Deflecto range. But there you go. You can see it's a brilliant range. 2 of those caddy sets, as you can see there, we're getting busy for this already. £29.98, 613063. Now, it might be that you're just getting started with your Deflecto system, and you will add to this. Sam explained we've got more to show you that will be able to fit in with those. But what if you want a bit more storage? What if you're looking at that thinking, yeah, okay, but that's for one drawer in my craft room. I need a lot more than that. Well, we've got a brilliant deal, which is going to incorporate the saving that we've got. So we're going to get 2 of those one-day special. So you can see here you've got your 2 levels featuring there, but then you've also got your storage wheels. Beauty of this is your flexi buy is just a little bit more than your one-day special. So if you're thinking of going for a couple of the one-day specials, might be worth thinking about getting this one instead.
And I think that kind of the reason why we were asked to offer this larger bundle is what we found is when we ship the products, from South Wales, which is where the office is. We find that you never just buy 2, you end up needing more of them.
Right.
So we came up with a bundle, which again shows a further saving, I believe, on the one-day special that we've got on offer. A stack of 4 with the wheels, so... And we added the wheels just that once you've got 4 filled, the weight might be a little bit too much. But the wheels can be used, we are doing the wheels separate as well. You can use the wheels with the 2, you can use them on a single if you want it, because the way that they lock together. And if we just go down the front of the product, you can see all the grey levers that we have here. So the same way that these units are locked together, the wheels lock in the same way. So you undo the grey levers, and then you can lift off that bundle of 4. So you don't always have to keep the wheels attached to the base. So again, if you only need to use the one section of it, you can do. It's not a fixed unit.
Love that idea. Now, when it's back onto the storage, onto the wheel, should I say, what if I wanted to get to one of these lower levels? Say that what I was after is in, I don't know, this level down here. Do I have to kind of turn them all off and get to it?
No, so as long as you locate the level that you need, which obviously, you would have done, you undo the one above it. Then you can get to that level. And the great thing is, if you don't have to put it back together the same way, if that makes sense. So you can kind of just put that on the bottom. As long as the grey levers are out, you can stack another one on top. And you can see the locators here, makes it really user-friendly. Nice
and I must admit, in those lower tiers, that's where I've got kind of my cake decorating stuff, because I need to have access to it, but I don't use it all the time. Whereas in the top, I've got things like my quilting scissors, my rotary cutter, all those things that I do work with. Now, if you really wanted to treat yourself, and now I'm being your personal shopper for you, what I found is over time, I have built up my collection of these pieces, this modular system. So if you really fancy treating yourself to the one-day special, taking advantage of that saving and popping it in with the deal with the wheels, then you're able to spread the cost of everything over 2 payments, and you really are ready to go. And it's a nice size then to actually wheel it along, isn't it? It's kind of height.
So if we lock them together, so the grey lever's out, as we said, you can kind of sit any of the other ones on top. You lock them in, and what we find is actually when they're locked into the wheels, you're right, at a 6 it's a great height for you know, to kind of have on the floor. And if we lift those off, you can see they're all connected.
That's it.
Perfect height for maybe your bench, your table,
average
counter.
height, yeah. I like that. Now, if you do fancy taking advantage of these, the Flexi Buy on everything and the one-day special works out at what's about £40. 45, 47, so it's definitely worth thinking about it. Details on your screen, though, aren't going to get all of the ones that we're looking at the moment, so we're going to take those ones away. Have I undone the right? I always do the wrong one.
There we go.
There you go. So that's for the details that are on the screen. Rapidly approaching 30% of this bundle's proving to be very, very popular during this hour. And, of course, before you check your basket out, do consider getting hold of that additional one-day special. I know it's probably going to be about £15 more than you're anticipating paying, but please do bear it in mind because it's so worth it to go for that 6-tier set. Details on your screen for this set, and of course the details at the bottom of the screen for your one-day special. While you decide what you're going to pop into your basket and checking your baskets out, have a little look at what you might be doing with yours when you get it home. So there you go. You can see why it's so important to get hold of your one-day special, or perhaps the deal that we've got on your screen. Now, I know lots of you have invested in your systems previously, and you may well have missed out on the wheels. We have got the wheels available by themselves, £9.99. But of course, if you are going for that bundle that we just told you about, these equate to just 99p. So it might be worth thinking about that deal at the bottom. But we do appreciate you might want the wheels on their own. So those are the details. 150075. But what about getting yourself organised elsewhere? Well, I love this. This is such a clever idea. You've got a duo.
So we're offering, you don't get the tablet. So
naturally.
We'll show that in a moment. So I just want to show you the mechanics. So you're getting the smartphone holder and also the tablet holder as well. So they both...
Oh, sorry, I was going to move that so we could see what you're doing.
They both work in the same way. So you have this little leg at the back. Use the bigger one to show you. You have the leg at the back, which enables you to adjust the angle. There's obviously the tablet, you know, whether that be you need it a little flatter or kind of more upright. I think probably one of the great things about this product is once it's folded flat, so you fold the leg away, so there's no chance of that being broken whilst not in use. They clip together at the back, as you can see, the little locator kind of here, just locks it in, and then the foot part of the stand just folds down. And if we look at the thickness of that, it's probably no more than, I'd say, you know, a centimetre and a half.
Yeah,
so
very shallow.
Really compact. you know, you can easily wipe this clean. A lot of tablet holders are either a faux leather or leather. If you spill something on them, you'll get something sticky. I mean, I use this for cooking at home if I'm trying to follow a recipe. So I haven't got to worry about anything splashing on it. You can wipe it clean. But also, it's just a great, just really handy to have. So if you travel a lot, say you're on the train for work, you can pop that on the tray. You haven't got to try and prop your tablet against something, you know, wedge it against a coffee cup or
oh gosh, we've all
can
been
of
there,
pop,
haven't
which
we?
never works. And pretty much the same with the smartphone holder as well. So it works in the same way that the leg at the back enables you to adjust the height, folds down, clips together, and obviously the little foot at the front folds flat as well.
They are brilliant.
And
Really
same
clever.
thickness as well.
And these are fabulous. And when you think about Father's Day on the horizon, next month we've got Father's Day. I think this would be a fabulous gift as a Father's Day. But saying that, everybody would want these. Thing that I found really useful, especially if you're a crafter and you're wanting to follow a tutorial, maybe we're doing something like our craft-alongs and you want your hands free, then you can actually put your tablet on there and you can quite easily do your cooking or your crafting.
More and more people do watch, you know, kind of how to do something online. If you first time you've done something, you get straight on some online platform, and films as well. They just prove really handy, and you know, the price as well. You're getting both of those.
It's very, very busy for this. Now, obviously, you're not going to get your tablet, but you can see it's quite easily. It will sit portrait or landscape, to be honest. You've kind of got that little recess there as well, which does mean that if you wanted to actually charge it while it's there, then you can do. So you haven't got to worry about that. And the beauty is because it folds so flat, I've got like a zip-around wallet for when I'm taking my tablet with me. I can fit that in there at the same time.
Definitely
all fits in. Really good value as well. Both of those, £13.98. A third of the stock has gone. So if you're wanting to get hold of yours, now's the time to do it. And of course, they do come neatly packaged, ready, nice and easy for you to wrap up. 309092. Now, of course, the Deflecto range has extended since we were first introduced to it. And this is something that was introduced to house your washi tape, but so much more.
Yeah, so when we designed the products, you know, kind of washi tape was at the forefront of why we came up with this design. If there are washi tape users watching, you can get up to 150 rolls of washi tape in there, so you can have them all nice colour coordinated, pattern, you know, they'll be nice and secure in there. But actually what we found was that, you know, we were getting pictures into the office of people just using for, you know, very generic and general storage, whether it be in the home, at work, for jewellery, you know, car keys by the front door.
Yeah, good idea.
In the office for storing your pens, pencils. So it's just a good all-rounder for storage, really.
Now, you are going to get one set of three. So I've brought in another one here just so Sam can talk us around the design. So £13.99, you're going to get you one set. So you've got your set of three in there, completely clear. So like you say, you can see exactly what you need in there.
And all the drawers come out, so, you know, should you want to give it a little wipe down, you can do. And the dividers in the middle of each drawer just helps keep everything nice and tidy. These don't come out, so we've been asked previously if you can remove them. Don't remove them, you'll break it.
Yeah.
And if we turn the product round, you can then see, you know, kind of how easy it's going to be to keep those drawers nice and tidy.
So many different. I mean, I'm thinking about makeup brushes in there. Might be that you can pop your, I don't know, nail polishes in there. It could be makeup.
I think the length of the product's around about 8 inches across.
Okay.
So, you know, you've got a decent size there. You're going to get lots of items in there.
Lovely. There you go. If you fancy going for your set of three drawers, £13.99 is your price. 789099. So I'm pop that down out of the way. But we've got more. What about storage for your pens, your marker pens? And this again is a modular system. We're getting a set of two, but you can add to these as time goes on.
Yeah. So the same. So they actually lock together. If we, just going to tilt it forward so you can see the dovetail system that we use. So that allows you to slide them together, and then they lock together. Now these will actually work. I mentioned earlier that when we designed the caddy, that we were going to bring some new products out that work with the caddy.
Ooh.
So I'm just
going. I'll go and grab the caddy.
Thanks. So these will actually fit within the one-day special as well. So, I mean, you know, you can use them great on their own, you know, you can lock them together, they'd be fine, you know, just kind of using them on your desk or your workspace. But actually what we find is that if you have this, they're a great addition to sit in the tops, and you could have like the longer items, especially if you've got the stack, you haven't got to have them on the table, and keep the workspace nice and clear, and you can easily get to the items that you need to.
Love it. Love the idea, getting all sorts of ideas coming in through my head, some of which I shan't share with you. But you could put your snacks in there as well, needless to say. Love that idea that it fits in so neatly. Now, obviously, if you've got your brushes and your pens in there, you're not going to be able, well, I don't know, you're not going to be able to stack on top of that, I'm guessing, because you need that flat element there. But you can see here where they have been used all in that top layer there, so all along one side. Caddies have been popped into house pens, but then of course the beauty is you can put these together in a variety of different ways. So if you're not putting them into your Deflecto system and you're having them perhaps on your worktop, you can put them, because you can kind of tessellate that design.
Yeah, so they will lock together, and each side of the unit has got the kind of a dovetail system, so you can lock them in.
I love that. And of course if you're putting your brushes in there, they are going to be a little longer than your pens, so yeah, definitely sitting on top. I like that idea, and pens can go on the side as well if you need to. There you go. So 2 pots you are getting for £11.98. If you fancy taking advantage of those, then the details are there. Third of the stock has gone, and if you're a Freedom member, you can understand why. £10.78 being your price there, 867361. Now we're going to keep the one-day special close by because we've got a ribbon dispenser that again is going to fit within your one-day special.
Yeah, so we have 3 products in total that actually work with the one-day special. So the ribbon dispenser will arrive when you get it like this, so it isn't broken. There's some small assembly that you have to do, which we'll just run through and show you.
There you go. Just finding that. So we've got a lot of
stuff.
Out the way. We've got a lot of stuff to show you.
So as I said, it will arrive like this. It's not broke. It's going to spend probably 20 seconds to assemble it. So you pop the one side in, obviously that side, and if you can pop that one in there.
Certainly. There you go.
And
Nice
as
and
we
easy.
turn that
No
round,
glue.
you can see where the dowel locator will then house the dowel. You would obviously have loaded your ribbons. It's just a case of that sits in, clicks in, and it's ready to go.
I love that. And then all you need to do is add those gorgeous ribbons into place there. Beauty is with these, you can actually feed them through if you want to. You can obviously, if you want any tension on there, lift it just slightly and they will feed through, but you don't have to open it up completely. And of course you can fit a whole host in there, thin ribbons, wide ribbons. Doesn't have to be any standard width.
As we said, this will fit within the within the one-day special as well. So if you look at the lids, you can see there that it's kind of, if you imagine those are the same size as the single containers or the double and the single. So if we take 3 of these out,
okay,
there we go, and we just pop that in there. You could still stack another one on top of that because it's the same size regards to the depth of the product and the lids. They've got the same design as the others as well. Or if you just want to keep it out, you can do. And we actually have a product where you can mount these containers to the wall as well, which we'll show you in a few moments.
Will indeed. If you want a new ribbon dispenser, I nearly said that. Your ribbon dispenser, 465810, £9.98. Of course, it's going to come with those inserts. You don't have to use those inserts. So if you find that you go through a period where you're not using a lot of your ribbon, then you can take those out and perhaps use it for your larger scissors and things like that. So nice set, that particular one. If you fancy that one, then £9.98. I'm going to swap everything back again though, because of course what we want to do is use that wall kind of like mounting bar, and this is really good because you're getting 2 of these. Now we don't have a wall to hand, so I'm going to be a standing wall.
You're always really good at this.
Yeah.
So I mentioned earlier about the canisters being able to actually fit onto that. So the way that we've designed the back of the product, so this secures the canister into the white frame of the caddy, and it basically just hooks over the aluminium rail like that.
Okay, it's really clever, and you can see it's safe and secure on there, but it's not attached permanently. So if you do want to interchange those caddies, then you can do. It's really easy to do. So you're getting 2 of these. Now, what's the maximum that we can put onto any one of these?
I think you can get the large one and
so
the double.
One.
Yeah. I believe so.
There you go.
You do get the fixings included. All we state is just check the raw plug that we supply is suitable for your wall.
That's true, because there's a variety of them, isn't
Yeah.
there? 2 of those mounting bars, £9.99. Add them in alongside that bundle that we were chatting about with the wheels. Works out at just £5, and then that way, ooh, I can never know. Then that way you can spread the cost. Makes it a little bit easier on your pocket as well. 245678 if you fancy getting hold of those mounting bars. But then we're going on now. We've got here this particular. No, see this one we're looking at. I've messed everything up now. I've forgotten where we're going.
Right. So this is the large.
This one, didn't we?
We did. Are we going back to it?
We are. Yes.
We are.
Sorry, that
Great.
was my mistake.
So we've got the large container with the storage tray insert as well. So kind of why we designed this product is we found that when you want to do a project, you know, you may not want to use, you know, a whole single canister full of the beads or buttons, whatever it may be that you need. So we came up with this product which sits on the top inside of the largest canister that we offer. So that still does come out. So you still got the benefit of having a large container where you can store. I know you use your large dressmaking scissors in there. But then also you've got the tray that just sits nicely on the top. And it's just a great addition. It's proved really popular.
Well, this is perfect if you're into jewellery making, and quite rightly, you might have things like your findings, you might have your hooks, you might have your crimp beads, that you don't necessarily want to go in the whole of one of those pods, and you don't want to put them into little grip seal bags, because that means that you've got to get them out and get them all back in again. With these, you could have them quite easy in there. So you've kind of got the two sections there. Maybe you've got your crimp beads and you've got your gold-coloured ones and your silver-coloured ones, your hooks, silver and gold, and so on. So you can have them all there. Even got space here if you do want to put any of those other bits and pieces in there. And of course, if you're going for the ribbon caddy, you could have your wires ready to actually dispense from there as well. So £9.90 and £8. If you're wanting this, you will get that large container as well as this. 40% of the stock has gone. So of course, last time we were looking at the ribbon dispenser, but if ribbon's not your thing, then maybe this is the way that you're going to get that larger dispenser. 406, oops a daisy, 349. Having a good morning,
We are having a good morning.
I bet you're glad that you got the show with me.
I think we both need coffee.
I think, yeah, you're probably right there. So, fancy popping those into your basket then, by all means do. But we've got something for die storage. Now, I don't remember seeing this before.
That was partly my fault.
Oh, I see.
Because
Okay,
I actually forgot to bring the product with me.
Oh, I see.
So I think we'd shown it on a still, which it's always better to physically be able to show the product.
So magnetic sheets, always incredibly useful. Let me move this out of the way.
So you get 6 of them in total. You've got the white on the one side, so you can kind of decorate it. I don't know, maybe fridge magnets, things like that, or I think children's games that we've
good idea,
on the artwork there we're showing. So then you can store, obviously what it's great for is storing your, these dies, aren't they?
Yes, that's right, yeah. Bless you. I love this because you've got your dies on one side. What I would potentially be doing if I'm using it from a die storage is actually on the reverse of it, where you've got that white area, is actually put a die cut there or draw around the die with something like a permanent marker pen, because that way you know the dies that form part of that set. It might be a set that's got integral parts. There might be little eyes, little noses of characters. You don't want to lose those. So by drawing them on the back with a marker pen, then that way you know that you need, I don't know, 6 pieces. So if there's 4 there, you know you're missing 2, and you can go off and find them before they end up in the bin. Nice idea that. You are going to get 6 of those sheets, £11.98. Quite unique. Well, I'll say quite unique, I don't know. I've not seen many where you've got that white on the back there. Most times it's kind of double, the magnetic on both, shows on both sides, should I say.
And you can cut it as well. It cuts really easily, which is why I'd mentioned about the fridge magnet.
That's a good idea. Like that idea. £11.98, 866 553. But when you've got your craft room and all your crafty goodies sorted, well, to be honest, you can use these in your craft room as well, then these pods are brilliant because these rotate.
Yes, so they're on the technical term Lazy Susan base. You get on the first one we're showing you is the 9 tub storage carousel, so you get 3 of the larger tubs that you can see here. The height of these is around about 6.5 inches, so you're still going to be able to get, you know, lots of product in there. And as we spin that round, you can then see that you have 6 of the kind of half-size containers. They do come off as well, so it isn't a fixed unit, so if you need to take that with you, I don't know, maybe to give it a wash it out, or you want to just take it somewhere else. This product we see being used a lot for kind of children's crafting, so you can store different modelling clays in there, you know, the smaller glitters, stuff that you would like to keep upright. But because it's clear, you can quickly locate what you need. It's also great for building blocks as well for children.
Like that idea. Now, if we wanted to use this in our kitchen cupboards, can we put food and things like that in them?
They aren't food safe.
Okay.
And I've been saying for 12 months that they will be food safe. And I'm told that we are close to it.
Okay, that's fair
But being a
enough,
global company, sadly, nothing ever happens that
This is
quickly.
it. But if I've got things that are in packets, things
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
then that's
As long as it's in
okay.
its own skin or its own packet.
Like that idea. There you go. If you fancy getting hold of these, 207 206. You've got your 9 tub carousel that we've just been looking at, or if you'd rather go for just those larger canisters, then we have got the one I've just been. It's very therapeutic, just sitting here and playing it, just spinning it round. I just feel like it should have some little music to go with it, like a carousel. Now £14.99, 128 125. This is very similar, but it's just working with those larger pods, those larger canisters.
So yeah, same everything other than the just large containers on this one.
Love that idea. £13.49 for Uda members, discounted by £6.50p. Definitely worth considering. 128 125 if you fancy getting hold of that. Now the next item is our deal of the day. Now deal of the day is launched at 7 o'clock in the morning and it runs right for a whole day through to 7 o'clock the following morning. And this is what we've got. We've got the tilt bins.
Yes. So with this particular product, you can lock them together. So if you can just see that we've actually slid the two together for you to be able to see that. You can use them individually. So if you wanted to put, you do get 4.
Okay.
So if you wanted to use one in one room, one in another, and I don't know, 2 in the garage or something, you can do that. If we spin them round, you can actually mount them to the wall as well. But they also work with the mounting bar.
Oh, I
see.
see.
If you have got the bar.
So would that hook over?
Yeah, so
right, okay.
just put it around
So
the
you don't
right way.
actually have to fix them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
I mean, these as a 4, you know, they'd look great in the kitchen. They're not food safe, but again, just for storing kind of items that you need. And it's a drop-down front. The container does come out. You can see in there that you do get the fixings as well. So as we said earlier, just check the fixings suit the wall that you're about to attach it to.
And I noticed that those little fixings, those kind of dovetail joints, I think they're called,
yes,
isn't it? They're on the sides as well as on the top, so you can actually go long ways as well as height ways.
The great thing with that is if you attach them all kind of all together this way, you would only need to attach the top one and the 3 below will be locked in because of the dovetail as well. So you haven't got to drill lots of holes in the wall.
Well, that's a good point, isn't it? Now, if you fancy getting hold of these, $14.99 is your deal of the day. It's a better than half price deal. After 7 o'clock in the morning, you'll be paying £31.99. That's quite a hike in price. So take advantage of them while you have the opportunity. 813243. It's not limited to 1 per customer, though. So if you do fancy going for more than 1 set, then you can do it. And of course, 1 item number means 1 post and packing. But what about your pens? Now, we touched on the fact that if you're wanting to take your pens just at a small selection or your paintbrushes with you, but what if you've got loads? Well, we have got the opportunity for you to store 80 markers here. 2 of those holders, brilliant value for money, with an £8 saving, £31.98. Now, this is a good idea.
So you're getting in total 160. You can store up to 160 markers with
so
these.
80 in each
80
one.
in each.
Oh, right, wow.
And you've got a neat little carry handle on the top which folds away when not in use, so you haven't got to worry about that being snapped off if you're storing it. And the reason why we came up with the handle was that once you've got 80 markers in there and you want to take it all with you, it's just a case of it's lift and go.
That's clever. Like that idea.
It's a clear lid. Obviously, we've still got this one here. You can see it's clear, so you can easily locate what colour that you need. And also, one of the other things that we tried to cover off with this product is the actual depth of the unit itself. And if it was to fall over, the pens do stay in the
clever design.
There. We haven't checked every marker on the planet.
Okay.
But most markers are around about that height, so you should be fine with the markers that you have at home. And if we just show the mechanics of the product as well, so how it works. So you've got the 4 little lugs at the front. So I feel like I'm pushing you into the wall.
That's fine. That's fine.
You got the 4 lugs at the front. That just lifts off, and obviously then you have the you can get to the markers that you need. And the reason it's called the accordion is just to do with the motion. So you can spread it out. I think once it's spread out completely, it's around about 45 centimetres long, so you could pop it on a shelf. If you're thinking, well, I need to store my markers on the sides, then you can use them on the side as well. It just proves really popular.
Fabulous.
I think we were saying with Matt on last night's show that an average marker at kind of £2 you're spending a couple of £100 if you filled this.
Easily, yeah.
So to then only have to spend a further £31.98 to make sure that they're all secure. Well, Matt and I thought it was a great idea.
Well,
we were like, you must have them if you've got that many markers.
But there's other things that I'm guessing that you could store in here. If you wanted things like paintbrushes, you could put your paintbrushes in there. Thinking tools as well, jewellery making tools perhaps. Maybe even in the garage if you've got things like different screwdrivers and things like that. At least easily you can get to them. And drill bits, perfect opportunity. £31.98 is going to get you your duo. It's going to get you 2 of those. But if you do just want to get one, you can see the details are at the bottom of your screen. 08884 if you're wanting the 2 and the 145 643 443 if you're wanting those. Now of course there's lots you can do with these, but could you make your stamps? welcome back. So you can see, with a little bit of clever photography there, you can see you can make yours dance as well. But of course, we are here because it's a one-day special hour dedicated to our one-day special. Launched last night at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Repeat at 8. No, sorry, another show at 8 o'clock that's then repeated through the night. But we've been busy with this throughout the night.
Yeah.
People are adding to those original one-day specials they may have bought.
Yeah, well, I think, as you know, it's kind of as we mentioned earlier, when we ship these out from a facility in South Wales, we very rarely just send 2. Like, people just seem to buy like 6, 8.
Yeah.
We've even sent a pallet of caddies before,
Wow.
which
So
we were like, well,
organised.
someone clearly's got a big clean-up job to do.
Now, we have got other ways that you can get hold of these, but the details on your screen are for your one-day special. You've got better than half price saving. You're saving £30 on this phenomenal value at £29.98. But let's see how it works. Why is it so good, Sam?
So as I'm just going to spin the product round. So I think one of the key aspects is that every canister's clear. So there's lots of storage on the market at the moment. That there's lots out there, but not a lot of storage is clear all the way around. If you get a unit, it's you might have a few drawers at the front that are clear. Whereas the beauty with this is, as we turn that round, you can see every canister. You can quickly locate what you need. And I think we've mentioned before that is, when you can't find something, you tend to buy it again anyway.
Yeah.
So the great thing with this is you've bought it, you'll be able to store everything away, but you can quickly find it as well. So I just want to run through how it locks together. So the grey levers that you can see here, and you can see the one above is folded flat into the handle itself. So when they're not in use, you fold them away, so there's no risk of them being snapped off. The handle itself will hold up to 18 kilogram of weight, which I think is around about 3 stone.
That's good.
So you're going to get lots of weight, store lots of products in here before we worry about the handle. Now, we've tested it to 18 kilogram.
Okay.
It may hold more.
I don't think I could pick
No,
up
you probably don't
18
need any more than
kilograms.
18 kilogram in one of these. And with the grey levers that I mentioned, as you unlock them, you then have 2 separate units. And this is what proves kind of really popular with this, is when you do have a stack or you've just got the 2 and you only need to take one with you, because you may have them stored in a cupboard somewhere, you can just take the one that you need and leave the one behind. And as we've mentioned before, if you need to take canisters out, and just have a different configuration of the canisters, you can do again as well. So you don't have to put them all back in the same place that you've taken them from.
Now, with these particular cases, we've got two here, so you've got 2 repeats of everything. So what are we getting with regards to the small pods?
So you get 8 in total of the small canisters, and
Lovely.
the size of those is around about 4.5 inches across and 4.5 inches in depth as well. So again, you're going to get lots of items in here.
Lovely.
Comes with a snapped lid. So you can hear that snap. So once that's snapped, the items in there are nice and secure. So if it was to fall over, items in there aren't going to fly out everywhere. And they all lock in the same way. So you get 8 of the single, and then you get 2 of the medium-sized canister as well. And again, the lid has got that kind of snap function to help keep your items inside nice and secure.
Lovely. So if you fancy getting hold of your one-day special, details are there on your screen. £29.98. 613063. But if you are like me and you start off with just a couple of those, then you realise that you'd wish you'd gone for, you might want to check out the other bundle that we've got for you. And this bundle is the equivalent. You're going to get storage for what we've just seen there, 2 of those one-day specials, so you can see them stacked up here, but you're also going to get those wheels as well. Really, it's a fabulous deal, because with FlexiBuy, you're going to be able to get hold of this for, I think it's around £15 more than you were going to pay for your one-day special. You've got your FlexiBuy, so 2 payments, but you're going to get all that storage. And I think this is the thing that I find from people time and time again, that we need more storage.
Well, yeah, I think when we first looked into the craft market, and after the first few shows, I was surprised that how many items you need to craft.
Yes.
So as a hobby, you're investing a lot of money buying the materials you need. So I guess you've never got enough storage.
Well, this is
in summary,
but
you've never got enough.
But you need storage that you've got easy access to. I mean, I've got storage, I've got stuff in my garage, but when I'm crafting, I don't want to be going out there and fetching it. I want it to be literally within arm's reach, which is what we've got with this. Now, you can see here you've got 4 of those caddies that we've got featured within the one-day special, as we spoke of, but you've also got your wheels as well. The wheels in this bundle equates to 99p for those wheels.
Yeah, so we were asked to try and come up with something for a larger bundle. we hope we've delivered on it.
I think you have, yeah, definitely. If you do want the wheels by themselves, they are at the bottom of the screen, but I would suggest if you can stretch to this set alongside your one-day special, then you've got a really fabulous bundle, because it brings it up to the right sort of height, especially if you're my kind of height. I'm about 5'3", and it's just... do you want to bring the one-day special over, Sam, and we'll show again? Because if you clip this one into place on top... oh, see, I've done it again, the wrong ones.
Stop playing around with the levers.
Sorry.
So grey levers out from the handle, and then that will sit nicely on top, and you just clip them in, and then you have a stack of, well, we got six in total on there.
Yeah, and that is really good. That's what I've got now, and I find it, because when I only had the 4, it's okay when it's going under a desk, but if you're having to move it around and you want it at waist height, let me just show you, because I was kind of stooped over before with mine. If I bring that down, and that's all of those caddies down onto the floor. That's just the right height for me, just kind of hip height, so I can get to those and move it from room to room. But equally so, if I do need to get down to that bottom one, you know, quickly and easily, you can just open up those grey levers and away you go.
And I think just on that, you have a stack of 6. If you need something kind of in, you know, this layer or this layer, you only have to unclip the layer above it to be able to get to it. So you haven't got to take each individual product off, each individual layer off, which again, you know, I mean, which just proves really popular with the product.
Proven to be very busy again. Lots of people like this. Thing is as well, it becomes, I don't know whether it will in your home, but in my home it's known as the caddy. Because if anybody's asking for anything, they'll say, where are the birthday candles? They're in the bottom of the caddy. And everybody knows to go to the caddy, and they know exactly where they are. It's not like, oh, it's in the cupboard that's by the kettle, but it's right at the back, so you need to move everything out first. Straight away you can get to it.
With the clear canisters, you know, you can easily locate what you need. So if you're trying to find those candles, you know, you're not going to spend too much time looking for them.
Well, this is, it could be another birthday's gone by then. 187-719 if you want to get hold of this. 2 flexi buys, £30.48. Don't forget, we have got those wheels if you're wanting to add to systems that you've already got. And as I mentioned, I would, if you could stretch to an additional one-day special, it's an extra £15 or so on top of what you were planning on paying. I know you've got a second payment in a month's time, but believe you me, when you start with a Deflecto system, you will want more of these, and this is why. There you go, and it is a system that you can add to. And when you've got yours in your crafting room, don't be surprised if other people around the house decide that they want one for their bedrooms or the garage or the sheds, because it will happen. Details are on your screen there. But of course, getting yourself comfortable and perhaps organised with regards to your tablets and your phones, then this is a good idea.
Yeah, so you're actually getting two products kind of in the offer today. So you get the smartphone holder at the front, which obviously the smaller one of the two, and then at the back we're showing the tablet holder. So if we turn that around, I just want to run through the mechanics of actually how it works. So the legs at the back, this little leg here, that enables you to be able to adjust the height of your kind of viewing for the angle of the tablet. And you can actually fold it flat, so once it's folded flat, there's no chance of that kind of leg being snapped off. They snap tight, and as we look at that, we've got a silicone. I just want to mention the silicone backing as well on here. So this just prevents anything sliding around. It gives it a little bit of grip. Because most tablets have got a polished finish on the back, can sometimes slide around a little bit. So we've tried to cover that off with adding this little pad on there. It's got the leg at the front. It's also the way that it's been designed. If you need to charge your tablet whilst it's kind of sat in here, you angle it forward a little bit to give you the access to be able to get your charging cable in. So once that's folded flat, I mean, we're looking at probably 1.5 centimetres in thickness, which is great for your, you know, just kind of on the go as well. It's a good sized product, so whether it be in your handbag, your rucksack, your work bag, it's going to fit in there nicely.
Nice and easy, isn't it? A really clever idea, and it keeps your tablet kind of in position while you're crafting along, perhaps, or watching a film, or maybe just leaves your hands free to do something else. Maybe take notes if you're watching something, or it could be just to eat a bag of crisps. Well, it could be anything, couldn't it? Really, just keeps those hands free.
And I think, you know, a lot of people now do watch seminars online on how to do something. Yes. So. You know, it just proves really popular. I mean, if you've got kind of young children, grandchildren, I'm sadly one of those parents that puts on a certain coloured pig when we go out for dinner so we can have some peace. This proves really popular for that. I sit that there. Mum and I, you know, get to eat. Yeah. Little daughter Darcy's watching that. And,
pretty name.
And then when it gets dirty, because it's you know, you can just wipe it clean. Whereas a lot of cases are a faux leather or or a material. You know, they spill something on them, then they just look dirty. Whereas with this, you can wipe it clean, nice
Keep
and
it in
easy.
your pocket or in the pocket of a bag quite easily. £13.98. You're getting both of those. 40% of the stock has gone. A brilliant gift for anybody, whether it's a birthday, whether you're thinking about Father's Day coming up. 309092. If you want to go for multiples, then you can do. Pop them in your baskets. But then what about your tapes? Well, particularly washi tape, although other tapes could fit in here.
So this product, as you mentioned, we designed with washi tape in mind. It will hold up to 150 tapes within this unit. If we bring one in, you are only getting the one. Obviously, we've got the one on there with the wrap on, showing you a few different ideas. We can see the dividers inside each of the drawers. The drawers do come out, so should you want to give them a clean or a wipe down, you can do. The dividers don't in the drawer, so we've been asked before if you can actually remove the dividers. You can't. They make up part of the drawer itself, but it helps keep everything tidy as well. And as we kind of spin that round, you see with the clear again, so you can locate everything inside, around about 8 inches across. So you're gonna, you know, it's a good size product as well. And we can see it being used as, you know, general storage, whether it be an office, kind of home, you know, work, just because of, you know, it's a versatile storage product.
It's got a nice look to it as well. I mean, very modern. Of course, you've got the chrome style handles there as well, which puts it in keeping with any decor. Yeah. And you've got the little rubber feet on there as well, so
it just helps
it's not
to
going to budge anywhere.
slide.
There you go. 789099 at £13.99 will get your set on its way to. And just to reiterate, it's just one set of those 3 drawers. It's not both of them. One of them's just got the packaging on there. But other things to help you, things like markers. What about your marker pens, your brushes? What are you going to do with those when you're not crafting with them? Well, this is an idea.
So this is a product that actually works with the one-day special with a Deflecto caddy, but they also just work great on their own. So you are getting 2 of them. They do lock together, so you can see kind of the dovetail system again that we'd shown you on the tilt bins. So you can use them as 2 locked together. You can lock them a few different ways. So if we just want to bring that in to show you. So here are some of the ideas, you know, that once you've got a couple of them, they do slide together. You know, you can use them in a few different ways.
Good idea. I like that idea.
You can put them on the side as well, so if you've got markers that need to be stored flat, you know, the depth of them will be okay. This is actually a silicone insert, and it just helps give a little bit of grip to the marker when it's stored. But also, if you've got their markers that's, you know, a slightly wider kind of marker, you would be able to squeeze them in there as well. You can manipulate that.
Love that idea. Now, of course, with regards to this, you've got a Freedom Members discounted price, £10.78. And as Sam said previously, these will actually fit within your one-day special. Take out one of those little canisters, those little pods in there, and replace it with your pen. Of course, do it on the top level, because if you've got your pens in there, you can't put anything else on top of them. But 40% of the stock has gone. 867361 if you fancy it, and get a hold of those. Now, talking about taking areas out of your one-day special and bringing other things in, well, we've got a couple of larger canisters here to share with you, first of which being your ribbons.
Right, so ribbon dispenser is a product we designed probably around about 12 months ago. This is the 2nd or 3rd time we've shown it. Just proves really popular. When we say ribbons, you could use it for tapes as well if you wanted. The product will arrive at home like this, so kind of don't worry, it's not broken. There's some assembly that you do have to do, but I'm just going to run through the assembly with you. It's very easy and very quick to do. So you'll have the two side components, which you can see here. They basically slide in on the side of the product.
And it's nice that they're not permanently fixed in there.
No, you don't have to glue anything.
Yeah.
And as you said, if you're not going to be doing any ribbon, for a while, you can still use the container. It will fit in the caddy itself. And as we turn that, you can causing some chaos. You can see this little locator here. Now, you would have loaded this up with ribbons or tapes. That basically then just pushes down with a little click. There we go. And now that's locked in. The lid itself does snap tight. Just going to bring this one in to show you. So once that's snapped tight, you can still actually pull the ribbons through, and it just helps keep a little bit of tension on the ribbon. So you would pull what you need and cut. And as we mentioned, this does fit within the one-day special as well.
Certainly does. In fact, I've got one of the one-day specials here. So if I take out 3 of those pods from that top layer, there we go. We can fit our ribbons in there nice and neatly.
So the mechanisms on the back of the product, all of the canisters have this, and then you can see here, this is what locks the canister into the white frame itself, just to help keep it a little bit secure. So once that's in, you could still stack on top of that as well. So that could be your bottom layer, and that one would go, you'd still put another one on top of there.
And then, of course, when you're not using that, you've got the mounting bowl, which we'll chat about in a few moments, that you could actually put it on your wall.
Yeah.
So we've got another canister, which I'll share with you in a moment, but for the time being, the ribbon dispenser, details on your screen there, £9.98. Pop that one in your basket if you fancy to. But don't check out just yet, because you might want this one, which is perfect. It's a larger size, but you've also got that little tray that's sitting on the top.
Yeah, so this is great for projects. As we touched on last night, you could use it for paints, because these are sealed. It's a sealed unit.
Yes,
So you put your different paints in there. This could be, somewhere for maybe cleaning a brush or a bit of a mixing palette there. That sits on top. Because you still get the benefit of being able to use the largest container, you've got the space underneath, you would be able to put your paintbrushes in. The lid still snaps tight with the tray, on the top, and they just pops out.
Clever idea. I like that. Now, again, I've bought my one-day special. I've still got my ribbons in there. I'm going to take out another 3 of those little canisters there, because, of course, this is going to sit in, just as we've seen previously, that can sit in nice and neatly, like so. Over 40% of the stock has gone of that caddy with a caddy storage tray in there, £9.98 if you want in that. Of course, you can add in the ribbon dispenser and also put them all in with your one-day special. But when you've taken those pods out, those canisters out, I've got 6 of these canisters here. Now, what would I do with those? Well, I've got those in there. Well, the answer is the mounting bar, and this is perfect for putting those little pods in when you're not using them.
So you do get 2 of these in total. You do get the fixings, so just check the fixings are suitable. So the same way that the actual canister locks into the white frame on the caddy, the back of this enables you to basically hook it over the mounting, over the mounting bar. And with the 2 of them, you would easily be able to get 6 on there.
Oh gosh, yes, I think quite comfortably you could fit 4 on there, really, couldn't you? But of course, perfect place for you to kind of put those caddies when you're not using them. So if you're wanting your mounting bars, 2 of those for £9.98, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course, something that we have been asked is about the deal of the day, the tilt bins, which we're going to bring in now, as to whether they will fit on here, and they will. Oh, you're going to go. There you go, mixing them up. Oh, there you go. So we've got some of the canisters from the one-day special. The tilt bins are your deal of the day. You're going to get 4 of these for a fabulous deal price, and they do actually fit on here as well.
Yeah, so you can attach them separate if you want, but I think if you've got the mounting bar, it makes sense just to attach them onto this. So as we turn that, you can see kind of this little lug at the back. Now, that will hook over the product like that. So if you have got that and you've got the one-day special and you've gone with the deal of the day, you could have a whole array of different storage options on your mounting bar.
It's like a really unique storage system, built to be whatever you want it to be, really.
Exactly that. And it keeps the workspace nice and clear, which is obviously what you want to be able to see the project that you're doing.
$14.99 will get you a set of 4 of those tilt bins, but only up until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's our deal of the day, 813243. But don't forget that mounting bar or mounting bars, because you're getting 2 of them for £9.98. £14.99. Now, before we say goodbye, because we are rapidly running out of time during this hour, we've got about 7 minutes left, so hopefully we'll be able to fit everything in before we say goodbye. But magnetic sheets for your die storage.
Yeah, so this product we did have available last time. We just didn't actually physically bring anything to show you, so we've got it here. So I think, as we touched on with this, is you do have the white, you've got the white side of it here, so if you did want to do some kind of artwork on there, I mean, we've seen them being used for fridge magnets. Because they can be cut into a certain shape, you can actually get, you know, you would be able to design something and use it as a fridge magnet. I mean, I use it for just notes on the fridge, so need milk.
Yes.
Yeah, pick up children, that sort of thing, as Matt said last night.
That's a good one, yeah. And if you've got one of those kind of white clean pens, I'm guessing you could use that on there. I'd use a permanent marker pen on these because I'd kind of draw around my die so as I know which die lives on which sheet. Yeah.
And obviously, that, you know, one of the main reasons that you would use a magnetic sheet is for, you know, kind of die storage as well, which obviously we're showing here.
Love that idea. If you fancy your set of 6, then 866553 being that all-important item number. Pop them into your basket, but don't forget to check those baskets out. We're getting busy for lots of different items, including our carousels. Now, we've got carousels in 2 different ways of getting hold of these. You've got your 9 tub to start with, which is the one that we've got at the front here, and that's with some of those larger tubs as well as some of the smaller tubs in here. Nice selection.
Yeah, so we're showing the 9 tub one first. It's on the rotating base, so that just spins around nice and easy. You can actually remove the canisters, so should you want to take them somewhere else or give them a wipe down, you can do. Proves really popular for kind of children's craft, or, you know, if you just want to store away different toys. But in the kitchen as well, we see them being used for cupcake cases, keeps them nice and secure in there, kind of cocktail sticks,
crushed,
lighters, the things that you don't kind of want loose in a drawer. They're great product for that.
Love that idea. Now, 207206 will get you the 9 tub canister, but we have got another set of canisters, which is this particular one here. And this one, you'll see that you've got 6 of those large canisters featuring in this one. So perhaps if you want something with a little bit more height, then this might be the one to go for.
So great for kind of glues as well. So if you want to store glues upright, and, you know, the tubes of glitters, you can do. I've seen Leonie's one kind of in a organised chaos, we're going to refer to it as out the back. And she's got those little, like, the glitter, I think they're like the little glitter paint pots. That's it, and she's got stacks of those stored in these canisters.
Love that idea. Now, $14.99 to 128125 if you fancy getting hold of those. And again, add that in alongside that bumper bundle that we've chatted about that's on FlexiBuy. You can spread that cost over 2 payments. And Freedom members, you've got a discounted price on this one, bringing that price down to £13.49. Now, we've got another duo for you in the next item number we're going to bring up. But saying that, you can get hold of them individually. And this is the accordion storage. Now, you're going to get 80 marker pens in each one of these?
Yes, so we've got 160 storage options in total. Design with markers in mind, but I mean, if you've got brushes or kind of pencils or pens, you know, great for that as well. Carry handles, so it's storage on the go again. Nice clear canister on the top, so you can actually locate and see what you physically have stored in these units. Lid's really easy to take off, so you see these lugs at the front. You basically lift. They've got lugs both ends. Lift it off. And the reason it's called the accordion is to do with the motion of the product.
Very clever.
So you can spread that out. Haven't got enough room here to spread them all out, but you can get the idea of what we're referring
Love
to.
that idea. Double it up, have it all on one level, perhaps running along a windowsill. It's entirely up to you. It's your storage system. But you have the beauty of knowing that you've got 2 of these, allowing you to store 160 pens in total, £31.98. But if you just want to go for one, then we have got the details at the bottom of the screen. Really clever idea. 088849. Pop them into your basket while you have the opportunity. Something else you might like to pop in your basket while you have the opportunity is your deal of the day. Now, this is exactly it. It's a deal that was launched at 7 o'clock in the morning, should I say. It's only lasting for a full 24-hour period. So tomorrow morning, this is going to go up by £17. Considerable amount, 813243 if you're wanting these. 4 of these little tilt bins. And we've had questions earlier. I mean, you were talking about locking them in together, which is perfect. But they will actually fit on that wall bar that we were talking about earlier as well.
So it's just the case, the same. So obviously, you have to mount the wall bar with the holes at the bottom. If you do them at the top, nothing's going to stick on there. And then the great thing as well is that once you have attached them, it isn't fixed, so you can still take them off without needing to undo screws, or you know, it's not a struggle. So you could move that, take that somewhere else.
I love that idea.
But as we said, they excuse me, they do lock on to the mounting bar itself.
They do, and you can take those little canisters out if you need to clean them as well. 813243. They do lock together, so they have got that kind of dovetail joint there. So if you do want to just keep them in the unit by themselves, then they can do. £14.99 being your price. 813243. £14.99. A set of 4 of them, but you haven't got a lot of time to take advantage of those. You've only got 24 hours, kicking off at 7 o'clock this morning. So get hold of that. And of course, if stock does go before we do get to the end of that period, then sadly we have to say